LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball is on the air. Play ball! This is exciting live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network. Powered by People's Health. Called strike three, struck him out. Brought to you by Cox, the official communications provider of LSU Athletics. McDonald's, official sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics. Albertsons, the official grocery partner of LSU Athletics. Hancock Whitney, the official bank of the LSU Tigers. Louisiana Blue, official health insurance provider of LSU Athletics. And by Coca-Cola, official beverage partner of the LSU Tigers. The Powerhouse.
3-1 to Bear. Launched in the air to right field. Giving it a look. Ty Evans will just watch it go.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network. Powered by People's Health. To the Hub International On Deck Show, presented by Hub International, Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Visit hubinternational.com. Coming up, talking with Tigers, a trip around the SEC, the pitching matchup, the starting lineup, and a visit with Tiger skipper Jay Johnson. It's time for LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. Now, let's go inside the broadcast booth on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We continue on a 7-game road swing, and this weekend it brings us to the loveliest village on the plains. Another SEC matchup, another top 10 matchup, as the number 9 ranked Auburn Tigers welcome in your 3rd ranked Fighting Tigers of LSU. Hello, everybody. This is Chris Blair alongside Mr. LSU Baseball, Bill Franquez. Our straw stirring the drink back inside the Capital One studio, Mr. Brian Haldane, welcoming you to Hitchcock Field inside Plainsman Park here on the campus of Auburn University. Well, the Tigers coming in with a 9-game win streak. LSU picking up the midweek win on Tuesday night, come from behind victory on the road in Nichols as they defeated the Colonels by a score of 5-3. Auburn coming off a big midweek win. They traveled over to Atlanta, got the win over the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Again, a ranked opponent, also a come-from-behind victory, and it sets up a big-time matchup here. Now, the Tigers, of course, currently sitting near the top in the SEC standings, while Auburn continues to climb. They took 2 of 3 from their in-state rival, Alabama, here in this very ballpark last weekend, as well as now 6-6 in SEC play. As they try to continue to move up, LSU tries to keep pace, and we should have a dandy of a matchup. One of the storylines coming in, obviously, is Chris Stanfield, the Tigers center fielder for LSU, coming back to Auburn, where he played and was sensational for 2 seasons under Coach Butch Thompson. Now for LSU, they're going to face Samuel Dutton, who played for the Tigers 2 seasons on the pitching staff. He has become the Auburn ace and has had a tremendous 2025 so far this season. So again, it'll be Cade Anderson, the ace for LSU, taking on Sam Dutton, the ace for Auburn. So find your favorite chair, grab your favorite beverage. We've got an SEC tilt, another top 10 matchup on the line. It is the Auburn Tigers, your LSU Fighting Tigers, and it's coming up next on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
When it comes to baseball season, there's no better place than Baton Rouge. And the fun extends beyond the box, with plenty to do off campus. Explore some of Baton Rouge's best fights, visit our incredible museums, and enjoy the sweet sounds of swamp blues. Born right here in Louisiana's capital city. Check out visitbatonrouge.com for more things to do on your next trip.
Hey, Tiger fans, 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit lsumkc.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Winning isn't everything. Wait, excuse me, read that wrong. Winning is everything. Hancock Whitney Bank is supporting today's action because we love to see people win. And we're supporting you with knowledge and support because we want to see you win too. Your business, your goals, your hopes, and your dreams. The right bank makes all the difference. How can we help you win? Visit HancockWhitney.com to find out. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC.
Back with more on the Hub International On Deck Show. Time now to talk with Tigers. Presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We're back here in Auburn, game one of the series between LSU and Auburn. It's time for Talking with Tigers. We're joined by LSU senior outfielder Josh Pearson. And Josh, another big weekend in the SEC. Hard to believe this marks the halfway point of the SEC season. Tigers are off to a great start. Just your thoughts on the way the team has performed up to this point in conference play.
Yeah, I mean, we've done a really good job of just showing up and kind of owning our deal every day. I mean, guys show up and work hard in practice. We come out on these away series and kind of get a good feel of the land on the practice day, and then come out here and just kind of try to make it feel as homey as we can. And I feel like we've done a really good job of that so far.
Coach Johnson often talks about how balanced you guys are in the lineup this year. What are your thoughts on the way that the lineup has flowed throughout the season?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you look at how deep we are 1 through 9, and then you can really go. I mean, we have 4 guys, probably 4 or 5 who don't start, who would start in every other SEC school in the country. So, I mean, that just kind of is a testament to how deep this team is. And, I mean, you have no complaining in the dugout or anything like that. Guys are in here supporting one another and excited when they get their opportunity.
How excited are you guys to be playing behind Cade Anderson again? Cade, of course, was so dominant last week. He seems to be just getting stronger as the game goes on. Your thoughts on having Cade for game one?
Oh, yeah, he's one of the best pitchers I've ever seen. I hated facing him anytime I've ever stepped in the box against him. And, I mean, you just want to go out there and make plays for him. I'm super confident in his ability to throw strikes and get outs.
So, of course, a lot of fans would want to know what's it like to be facing a former teammate tonight. Of course, Sam Dutton was with you guys for 3 years, national championship. He's here at Auburn now. Just your thoughts on facing him and the challenges he might present.
Yeah, I mean, we love Sammy. He's played with him for 3 years. He's a great guy, but looking forward to competing with him in the box today. And, I mean, just looking forward to getting after it.
Absolutely. All right, Josh, we appreciate it. Thanks so much for joining us. Good luck this weekend.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Josh Pearson with us. Tigers getting set to face Auburn here tonight. A lot more to come after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya!
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do. Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set. Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot, You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Leading you up to first pitch. This is
Here we go.
Hub International On Deck Show. Time now to take a trip around the Southeastern Conference. Presented by Visit Baton Rouge, Louisiana's capital city.
Back here at Plainsman Park here on a Friday night. So strange after a couple of Thursday starts for SEC play. The Tigers beginning on Friday with a 3-game set here on the road against Auburn. Again, time now to take a trip around the SEC. And, of course, Bill Franquez, interesting as we get ready for this game here tonight. Looking around the league with all 8 teams, or 8 matchups, I should say, going on tonight. There are 4 of the 8 matchups pitting top 20 teams, and 2 of those 4 are top 10 matchups. No surprise, just another weekend here in the SEC.
Oh, you got it right. Just incredible matchups this weekend as we've had for the first 4 weekends, as we will continue to have throughout the rest of this regular season, as the SEC has played at a tremendous level so far this year. Quick look at the standings as we get underway here this evening. Arkansas and Texas enter the weekend in first place in the league with the records of 11-1. LSU right behind those two, just a game behind with a 10-2 conference mark. Tennessee is 9-3. Georgia and Ole Miss are both 8-4. Alabama and Vanderbilt both 7-5. Auburn is 6-6 on the season. Kentucky, Oklahoma are both 5-7. Texas A&M is 4-9. Mississippi State 3-9. Florida 2-11, as is South Carolina at 2-11. Missouri is 0-13. There were 2 games played last night. 2 of our series got underway. First of all, in Gainesville, Florida defeated Missouri by a final score of 11-2. That leaves Florida now with that 2-11 SEC record, and Missouri dropped to 0-13. Also last night in Bryan College Station, Texas A&M edged South Carolina, a walk-off win in 10 innings. Final score was Aggies 8, Gamecocks 7. So A&M improved now to 4-9. They've won 3 straight games after a 1-9 start. A&M now 4-9, and South Carolina dropped to 2-11. And here's the slate for the rest of the weekend as all the other series begin tonight. Number 1 Arkansas will be at number 6 Georgia. Missouri and Florida will play game 2 in Gainesville. Number 2 Texas will be at Kentucky this weekend. Mississippi State will be at number 10 Alabama. Of course, LSU and Auburn playing a top 10 matchup here at Plainsman Park. South Carolina and Texas A&M resume their series tonight in Bryan College Station. Number 4 Tennessee will be at number 6 Ole Miss, and number 14 Vanderbilt at number 16 Oklahoma. Chris, it should be another fantastic weekend of SEC baseball.
Can't wait to get this one started tonight. First pitch just after 6 o'clock. Expecting a capacity crowd. Still plenty making their way through the gates here. Both teams look to be ready to go. They're prepping the field. And again, we are about 17, 18 minutes away from first pitch tonight. Tiger fans, if you think you have what it takes to be a true Caniac maniac, you can prove it at the next home baseball game to win a prize pack, courtesy of Raising Cane's One Love. When we come back, Bill will break down that starting pitching matchup. A couple of familiar names on the bump for both teams. We'll do that as we continue on the Hub International On Deck Show after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
As a full-service industrial contractor, Bartlett Group specializes in maintenance, turnarounds, and capital mechanical projects, refractory, soft crafts, fabrication, and more. Just a few of the companies that Bartlett represents include Excel Scaffold, DECS, Deltec Manufacturing, GMTS, and Precision Refractory. Bartlett boasts the best talent retention record with highly trained and seasoned professionals. Our mission, to deliver first-class service with the best scaffold system and experts. At Bartlett, our strength is our people, driving our growth and success. Choose Bartlett Group, where exceptional is standard.
So, what'd you do this weekend? Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach. Nice. I hooked up the boat to the Tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves. Hey, wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control. Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends. Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
In Louisiana, we love our LSU Tigers. When the band strikes up those 4 iconic notes, the fans go wild. At Louisiana Blue, we're Tiger fans too. That's why we've teamed up with LSU Athletics to bring you the compassion of the cross and security of the shield, so you're free to wear your stripes and roar. Live Louisiana. We've got you. Louisiana Blue, Louisiana True.
Proud partner of LSU.
Coming back.
Here's a look at the game's pitching matchups as the Hub International On Deck show continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Fans, remember, have the right equipment to take on any job linked to the land. You can do that by visiting Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, at sunequip.com. Take a look at the starting pitchers for tonight's Game 1 between Auburn and your Fighting Tigers of LSU. Once again, to break that down, here is Mr. LSU Baseball, Bill Franquez. Bill?
Thank you, Chris. Of course, a familiar name on the mound tonight for Auburn, Samuel Dutton. Samuel, the senior right-hander from Southside, Alabama, 5'11", 199 pounds. Played the first 3 seasons of his collegiate career at LSU and was a very productive part of the LSU pitching staff. You may remember in 2022, he started a number of games in the SEC on Sundays and did an outstanding job there. Also was part of the 2023 National Championship team. And he started 2 regional championship games for LSU, both in 2023 and 2024. So he made the decision to be closer to family and transfer here to Auburn last summer, and he's really thrived here. Dutton this season is 4-2 with a 2.66 ERA. This will be his 9th start of the year. He does have a complete game. He threw a 7-inning complete game last weekend in Auburn's win over Alabama. Dutton, 44 innings on the year. He's allowed just 42 hits and 13 earned runs, 10 walks and 15 strikeouts. Opponent batting average of .258. He's allowed 10 extra base hits, including 4 home runs on the year. But Dutton has been excellent for Auburn this year, especially at home. In his 2 SEC starts at home against Vanderbilt and Alabama, he has a cumulative ERA of 1.29. So he's been very good in this park. He's a 5-pitch guy, although he doesn't throw the changeup very often. Mostly a 4-pitch mix for Dutton. Fastball at 91 to 95, slider at 84 to 89. We expect to see a lot of sliders tonight from Dutton. He also works in a curveball at 71 to 74 and a sinker at 90 to 93 miles per hour, and very rarely that changeup at 83 to 86. Meanwhile, Dutton's opposition will be his former teammate, LSU lefty, the sophomore Cade Anderson out of Madisonville, Louisiana. Cade, of course, was brilliant last week against Oklahoma. Complete game shutout, 14 strikeouts, a career high. First complete game shutout by an LSU pitcher in 7 years. Anderson this year is 6-0 with a 2.85 ERA, making his 9th start this season. 47 1/3 innings. He's given up 15 earned runs on only 36 hits. He's walked just 12 and struck out 75. Opponents are batting .211 against Cade Anderson this year. Hard-throwing lefty with an outstanding curveball and a 4-pitch mix. Should be a great matchup, Chris, between Samuel Dutton and Cade Anderson.
Looking forward to it coming up tonight. We'll take a timeout on the Hub International On Deck show. When we return, we visit with head coach Jay Johnson, talking about his team's stick-to-itiveness through this 7-game homestand road swing that will conclude this weekend here on the Plains. Coach Johnson coming up right after this on the Hub International On Deck show from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of your own at many fine retailers. Learn the unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
Albertsons is making shopping and saving easier than ever. Check out Albertsons for you on our mobile app or at albertsons.com, where you can shop online and save over $300 weekly with digital coupons. Earn reward points every time you shop in-store or online and redeem your points for free groceries. Download the Albertsons app or go to albertsons.com to start saving. Albertsons, fresh foods, local flavors.
Hey,
Hey, Tiger fans, get ready to swing for the fences because the 2025 baseball season is upon us, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of all the home run celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to LSU baseball games or to any other live event in Baton Rouge, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of LSU Athletics. The most disruptive idea in ticketing, a ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Do you have both Medicare and Medicaid? With the People's Health Medicare Advantage plan, you could get up to $280 per month to spend on utilities, healthy groceries, and over-the-counter items. $280 per month. Don't miss out on these extra benefits. Call 1-844-663-2133. Plans are insured through United Healthcare Insurance Company or one of its affiliated companies, a Medicare Advantage organization with a Medicare contract and a contract with the state Medicaid program. Enrollment in the plan depends on the plan's contract renewal with Medicare.
Before the Fighting Tigers take to the field, time to visit with the top Tiger, LSU skipper Jay Johnson. Presented by Hancock Whitney, the official bank and credit card of LSU Athletics. On the Hub International On Deck Show from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Coach, good to see. The weather much improved. Southeastern Conference baseball continues on the road against a team that's playing well here of late in Auburn. I know you guys are looking to continue playing the way you have over the last several games.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. They've done a lot with their ballpark. Beautiful place. Really good team, obviously, that's playing well. It's won 3 of their 4 SEC series. I don't think everybody's done that. So going to be a great challenge and looking forward to it.
I know coming off the win on Tuesday in the midweek, you said, hey, look, it wasn't the prettiest of games, but once again, our guys didn't fret. They stayed with the plan, and eventually things went their way.
Yeah, it's a good win. You're going to have some as you go through a college baseball season like that. And, you know, something about these guys is they pour everything into every game. And, you know, we're in a weird stretch here where we have the back-to-back road SEC series. That game was supposed to be at home, got flipped because of a rain situation earlier, and they found a way to win. And I'm proud of them for that. And now on to Auburn.
Let's talk about this Auburn offense a little bit. They got behind on Tuesday night, but a great job against a very good Georgia Tech team. Come from behind, they get the win. What does Cade Anderson need to do?
Needs to be Cade Anderson, and they swing. You know, they're going to put the ball in play. And so I think the defense that we play tonight is very critical to how successful we are in the game tonight.
Interesting storyline. Samuel Dutton has really done a great job for them as their Friday night or Game 1 starter in SEC play. And, of course, Chris Stanfield coming back here to Auburn where he played 2 years. When it comes to Samuel Dutton, what does the lineup need to know that they didn't already know being a teammate?
Yeah, he's changed how he goes about it a little bit. I think the thing about Sam is he's always been a strike thrower. And so he's going to be around the plate. He's always been a competitor, so he's not going to shy away from the competition. I think for us, you know, really knowing the difference between a strike and a mistake. You know, we want to be good at hitting the mistakes and, you know, let him have the strikes early in the count that aren't ones that we can hit hard, drive the pitch count, get into the bullpen, try to create an inning where we get some runners on base and get a good swing.
All right, Coach, looking forward to a great series. Best of luck tonight. Get after them.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris.
Head Coach Jay Johnson, everybody. We'll take a timeout. We come back to the Plains. We'll check the starting lineups and first pitch. Auburn, LSU. Game 1 here at the LSU Sports Radio Network.
He's going to the track, the wall. See ya! Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do. Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set. Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win! The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Hey,
Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Coming back. Hub International on Deck Show. We are just moments away from first pitch. Time now for the game's starting lineups. Presented by Cintas. Build a better workday when you partner with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com.
Before we get to the starting lineups, let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger.
Back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to you.
Along with our producer, Mr. Brian Haldane, back in the Capital One studio on this Friday night. Mr. LSU Baseball, Bill Franquez, Chris Blair with you here at Plainsman Park, getting set for Game 1. Auburn hosting your Tigers of LSU. A top 10 matchup, Auburn number 9 in the country and LSU number 3. First for the homestanding Auburn Tigers under Coach Thompson, 23-10. They are 6-6 in SEC play. They will lead off with the second baseman Eric Snow, a junior batting .310. He will be first in the order. Chris Rembert will be the second hitter, a DH, a freshman with an impressive .305 average, 4 home runs and 20 runs batted in. Ike Irish will be in right field. He'll bat third, the junior hitting .356. Cooper McMurray will be batting cleanup. He'll be the first baseman, a senior, with a .344 average. Bub Terrell will be in left field. He'll bat fifth in the order. Eric Guevara will be at third base. He will bat sixth. Bristol Carter in center field, a sophomore, will bat in the 7 hole. Chase Fralick behind the plate catching will bat eighth. And Derek Fabian, the shortstop for Auburn, will bat ninth in the order. Now for your Fighting Tigers of LSU, 31-3 on the season. 10-2 in SEC play. They'll have Derek Correa once again atop the order, the freshman batting .374. He'll play tonight in left field. Jarrett Jones, the junior, will bat second, be at first base. Daniel Dickinson at second base will bat third in the order. Josh Pearson with a start in right field. A senior will bat cleanup tonight. Ethan Fry will be the DH. He'll bat fifth in the order. Stephen Milam, the Tigers shortstop, a sophomore, now hitting .339. Luis Hernandez behind the plate catching will bat seventh. Tanner Reeves with the start at third base. He will bat eighth. And Chris Stanfield returns home to Auburn, where he played 2 years. He's a LSU center fielder in the junior, batting .327. He'll round out the lineup. Just about set to go. That's the starting lineup for Game 1, Auburn and LSU. The crowd is here. The teams are here. Umpires are here. We're set for baseball. We'll take a timeout, close up the Hub International on Deck show, and get it started. First pitch on the way right here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Inside with an energy-efficient Trane air conditioning and heating system found at TraneSouth.com. Trane's a proud partner of LSU Athletics. Trust Trane to lower your utility bills and save you money. It's hard to stop a Trane, but it's easy to afford one. At TraneSouth.com, find rebates, tax credits, special financing, and a reliable Trane dealer, subject to credit approval. Visit TraneSouth.com for details.
Will Scott Mobile Mini is the global leader in modular offices and storage containers. Keep your products safe and secure with our wide array of vault-like storage containers. Need shelves and lighting for your container? We can help. We have the right container for your industrial, commercial, or residential storage needs. All of our offices are delivered ready to work with customizable furniture options to fit any need. Give us a call at 800-841-7016 or visit our website at www.mobilemini.com.
In Louisiana, we love our LSU Tigers. When the band strikes up those 4 iconic notes, the fans go wild. At Louisiana Blue, we're Tiger fans too. That's why we've teamed up with LSU Athletics to bring you the compassion of the cross and security of the shield, so you're free to wear your stripes and roar. Live Louisiana, we've got you. Louisiana Blue, Louisiana True.
proud partner of LSU Athletics.
17 SEC championships.
His team, a strike and an out away from a natty.
26 NCAA regional titles.
2 outs, runner at first. The 0-2 pitch.
19 trips to Omaha in the College World Series.
Swing and a miss, and all is right in the world. Tigers win. Tigers win.
7 national titles.
The national championship is headed back to Baton Rouge.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. On the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Good Friday evening, Tiger fans. Welcome to the Plains Hitchcock Field, Plainsman Park, Game 1 of this SEC Tilt 3-game series between your Fighting Tigers of LSU and the homestanding Auburn Tigers. Welcome in. Bill Frankes, Chris Blair with you here. High above Hitchcock Field is Auburn out there. Samuel Dutton, the starting pitcher tonight for Auburn, taking his final warm-up tosses. Want to remind you, LSU Athletics would like to thank its Team LSU corporate partners: Cox, McDonald's, Our Lady of the Lake, Albertsons, Louisiana Blue, Coca-Cola, and Hancock Whitney. Take a look at the defense for Auburn. Again, Dutton on the bump. It'll be Eric Guevara at third, Derek Fabian at shortstop, Eric Snow at second base, Cooper McMurray at first, Bub Terrell, Bristol Carter, and Ike Irish left to right in the outfield, and Chase Fralick behind the plate. Finishes the battery with the starting pitcher, Sam Dutton. Derek Curiel will lead it off. Auburn dressed in their all-navy white pinstripe down the leg. White Auburn in cursive across the chest. LSU in their purple jerseys, gray pants, purple pinstripe down the leg. Traditional LSU purple lids as Curiel digs in, and we're set to get started here for Friday night's Game 1. First delivery from Dutton is a fastball for a strike, and we are underway. Time of first pitch, 6:02 Central Time, and it's 0-1 to Derek Curiel. Curiel continuing that reach base streak, been phenomenal. He is certainly the prototypical leadoff man. He'll swing and miss at that offering, and it's now 0-2.
Dutton, just as he did at LSU, has a very good fastball, 93 on those first 2 to Derek.
0-2 the count to Curiel. Dutton starts the wind. The right-hander fires, and Derek fouls this one off down the left field line, out of play. Count remains 0-2. Your game day weather report brought to you by AccuTemp. Chance of power outages never. Get a whole home generator from AccuTemp. Keep the power in your hands. Currently a nice and mild 66 degrees. Mostly cloudy skies, but a little blue sky and sunshine at the moment. We should be dry the rest of this Friday evening. Curiel swings, launches this one to left. Coming over is Terrell near the foul line. Almost overran it, but sticks up the arm and makes the grab just in time for out number 1. Terrell had been shaded, Bill, towards left center field, so he was on his horse trying to get over there and just about overran it. Had it gotten through his glove, that would have been a fair ball.
It certainly would have, as Terrell had to go a long way from the left center field gap to make the catch near the line. Had to reach back over and grab it for the first out of the inning.
Again, the dimensions here at Plainsman Park, a little unique to the Auburn home field. We'll see Jared Jones step in. First pitch to the right-hander. Misses inside with a heater from Dutton, and it's 1-0. They have the mini green monster out in left where it's 315 to the foul line or foul pole. But you got to go up about 40 feet to get it out of here. The 1-0, Jones swings and a foul tip into the mitt of Chase Fralick, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Then just as that mini monster starts to go down in left center field, fence gets to normal height. The 1-1 to Jones, fouled back right side. That'll move the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Straightaway center field, 385. 361 in the power alley to right, and about 330 down the line in right field. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jared Jones, and the pitch from Dutton misses upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This will be the first matchup of former teammates here. Of course, Curiel is a freshman, so he had never seen Dutton before, but Jared and Dutton were teammates at LSU.
Breaking ball misses away to Jones. We'll feel the count now, 3-2. Jared on the season leads the team in home runs and RBI, batting .387 in SEC play. 296, another foul tip in the mid, but Fralick couldn't hold on. It actually may have got him in the inner leg as he'll come up, try to walk that off a little bit. Count remains full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Over this 9-game win streak for LSU, Jones batting .297, 11 runs batted in, 3 home runs along that win streak.
Jared is 8th in the nation in RBI with 48. He's number 2 in the SEC in hits, 3rd in total bases, 4th in RBI in the league. He's number 5 in the league in batting average.
1 out, top of the first. Dutton starts the wind. Another payoff pitch to Jones is a breaking ball. He reaches out and a ground ball hit to third base coach Josh Jordan. Foul. Nice grab by coach, barehanded, tosses it in to the Auburn dugout, third base side. Still 3-2 to Jared Jones. One of the things I talked about earlier today, Bill, the fact that Jared Jones, of course, leads this team in home runs. That's no surprise, but it's not all or nothing. He's been able to pepper the outfield both directions. Here's a sharply hit ground ball to the shortstop, Fabian. He'll go down to a knee, rise, throw to first in time on the 6-3 put out. 2 gone here, top of the first inning. Goes to show your point, it's not just all power with Jared Jones. He's been able to find base hits, extra base hits. He's retired there, 6-3, and now we'll see Daniel Dickinson. Dickinson on the season, batting .361, .333 so far through this 9-game win streak. So with 2 down and nobody on, Dutton fires. First delivery misses low, ball 1.
And to amplify your point, Coach Johnson, I've heard him quite often say, our goal is to hit it hard, not necessarily far. So it's not just about home runs.
There's a strike at the belt to Dickinson. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, that was illustrated last weekend in Oklahoma with not the most optimal baseball conditions, especially for offense. And LSU able to bust out 9 doubles in that series. There's a swing and a miss. Dickinson going after the breaking stuff from Dutton. Now it's 1-2. Dutton looks in. The right-hander starts the windup. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball again. Hit to the shortstop, Fabian, but it runs up his glove and winds up in left center field. That one hit hard off the bat of Dickinson. Fabian was there in position. Gotta believe that's going to go ahead and rule that a hit.
Looks like they have. Yeah, it was hit well. Looks like it came up on Fabian very quickly. He was not able to react, and it is ruled a base hit.
So the Tigers get their first Bingo Pest Product base hit with 2 outs. That puts Dickinson aboard, and now we'll see Josh Pearson batting in the cleanup spot. Pearson, a .278 hitter during this 9-game win streak, as this pitch short of the plate, inside and low, and it's ball 1 to Josh. Time called, new baseball given up by our home plate umpire.
Pearson with 3 home runs in SEC play this year, including 2 last week in 1 game against Oklahoma.
1-0 to Pearson. Off-speed pitch, a called strike. Evens it up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fans, if you're planning an event, Grayson Events and Entertainment has you covered. They have everything to make your next event unforgettable. Just call 225-436-6520. You won't be disappointed. Runner at first, 2 down, no score. Top of the first inning just underway. Pearson going to launch one in the air to left field. Going back is Terrell on the track, and he's got room to make it in left center for out number 3. Pearson gave it a ride. Park holds it, and the Tigers come up empty. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on. We go to the bottom of the first after a complete half inning. Scoreless here on the Plains on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win! The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Half of the world's population depends on rice for 80% of their daily food needs. By 2050, population growth could increase rice demand by 30%. But as climate changes, rice output is decreasing. At LSU, we're using genetics, genomics, and AI to create new rice that yields more with less resources. We're not just feeding the hungry, we're growing a better future.
Coming back of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tigers come away empty-handed. They did reach base. Daniel Dickinson aboard on an infield single that got through the shortstop, Derek Fabian. He was left stranded at first base, and now Auburn comes to the plate. They'll face Cade Anderson, getting the start once again to get the weekend going for LSU. As Bill told you earlier, off to a impressive 6-0 start, making his 9th appearance of the season, a 2.85 ERA. Impressive 75 strikeouts to just 12 walks given up this year. Defensively for the Tigers, it'll be Tanner Reeves at third, Stephen Milam at short, Daniel Dickinson at second base, Jared Jones at first, Curiel, Stanfield, and Pearson left to right, and Hernandez behind the plate completes the battery with Cade Anderson. First pitch offered up to Eric Snow, missing for ball one just inside with a fastball, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Anderson delivers, and it's off the plate outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Snow is a transfer from South Florida.
2-0 delivery, a bouncer foul, third base side. Move the count, 2 balls, 1 strike.
There are several new faces in this Auburn lineup, some transfers and 3 true freshmen. As Coach Johnson told us this week, Auburn has done a great job in recruiting.
2-1 delivery, that's a strike. Make it 2-2.
But along with those new faces, there are some very established SEC hitters, namely Ike Irish and Cooper McMurray, batting 3 and 4 today for Auburn.
Snow batting .310 on the season, .472 and leading off. Here's the 2-2 pitch, the overhand breaking ball called strike 3. Down on strikes without an offer is Snow, and 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning.
Anderson picking up where he left off last week in Norman.
Great pitch mix there, Billy. Kind of tried to brush the corners inside and outside with a fastball, and then once he got the 2 strikes, he comes with that looping breaking ball. Here's a swing on the first pitch offer to Rimbert, and it will bounce its way foul down the third base line to make it 0-1. Rimbert, a .305 hitter.
He's one of those true freshmen I mentioned earlier who has found his way into the Auburn starting lineup. Rimbert's had a very strong freshman year. He's a native of Pensacola, Florida, .305 overall. He's hitting .333 in SEC games. Very impressive. Much like LSU's Derek Curiel, making a big impact early in his career.
Yeah, Rimbert with 4 home runs, 20 runs batted in. Comes back to the plate, right-hander's ready, and the 0-1. Off speed and a called strike. 0-2, Anderson works ahead. This one hammered foul down the right field line. It'll catch the screen. Keep the count 0-2.
Fastball that time from K at 92. And Rimmer couldn't quite catch up to it.
1 out, nobody on. Scoreless here, bottom of the first inning, as Anderson's 0-2 pitch comes to the plate. Skips off the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Anderson is number 4 in the nation with those now 76 strikeouts. Entered this weekend number 2 in the SEC in strikeouts.
The 1-2 lifted in the air, shallow center field. Going back is Curiel, but Stanfield comes in, and Chris will make the play for the second out of the inning, so Rembert retired. Mentioned Sam Dutton making the start tonight against his former team. Chris Stanfield roaming the center field grass, where he roamed here at Plainsman Park for 2 seasons before transferring over to LSU. And can't say enough about the addition he has been to this lineup, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, he's been superb. Of course, he got a lot of questions this week from the media about his time when he played against LSU and how much success he had against the Tigers.
So we'll see the aforementioned Ike Irish, veteran SEC hitter at the plate. The left-hander takes the first pitch missing from Anderson, and it's 1-0. Irish batting .350, .317 with 2 outs in the inning. This fastball in on the hands, missed inside, now 2-0.
Irish also hitting .421 in SEC play, 4 homers in SEC games.
2-0 pitch. Hit foul straight back into the dirt. Move the count, 2 balls and 1 strike now to Irish. Anderson using his full repertoire here early. Seen the fastball, seen the changeup. Curveball got the strikeout on Snow to start this inning. 2-1 the count, 2 down, nobody on. The pitch, high and inside, 3-1. .3-1 from Anderson. Fastball fouled back. That'll fill the count now to Irish.
Irish, the first of 3 straight left-handed hitters in this Auburn lineup, followed by McMurray and Terrell.
So with 2 outs, the payoff delivery to the plate. Called strike 3 inside corner. Kate Anderson with a couple of punch outs, and that'll do it for Auburn. Here in the bottom of the first inning. 1 complete on the Plains, no score. Top of the second coming up. Ethan Fry, Stephen Milam, Luis Hernandez up for the Tigers of LSU. 5, 6, and 7 in the order when we continue here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Every great play deserves a great sip. With 15% alcohol by volume and a colorful collection of fun flavors, Buzz Balls are the perfect ready-to-drink cocktail for every moment of the game. Try the rich Choco Chiller, Zesty Lime Rita, Spicy Chili Mango, or discover your new favorite flavor. From play ball to the final pitch, there's something for everyone to enjoy in a matter of seconds. So cover all your bases and buy Buzz Balls today. Buzz Balls is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy Buzz Balls responsibly. Buzz Balls, Carrollton, Texas.
Score big with MMR. Join the team at the largest privately owned open shop electrical and instrumentation contractor in the nation, headquartered right here in Baton Rouge. MMR is committed to positioning each team member for success. Whether you're a student seeking an internship, just starting your career, or already a seasoned professional, MMR offers a variety of positions just for you. Get in the game at MMR, where your future is bright. Kick off your career at mmrgrp.com/careers. MMR, a proud partner of LSU Athletics.
Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your trusted experts for all your home service needs. With over 35 years of dedicated service, we prioritize your comfort and satisfaction. As an official partner of LSU Athletics, we bring our expertise to every game, from installations to repairs. Our team delivers honest pricing with no surprises. Call us today at 225-777-8888 and experience the difference with Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Go Tigers!
Coming back.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Top of the second inning, still scoreless here. Auburn and LSU. Ethan Fry will lead it off for the Tigers, facing Sam Dutton, also former teammates at LSU. Dutton's first pitch Breaking ball across the plate at the letters for a strike. And it's 0-1. Ethan Fry, second leading hitter for the Tigers in this 9-game win streak, coming in with an impressive .393 average. Fastball from Dutton too far inside. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Fry had a great night back on Tuesday in the win at Nichols with 3 base hits.
Dutton's 1-1 pitch to the plate. Down the pike with a fastball to get ahead, 1-2. One-two delivery from Dutton. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Fry down on strikes. And Samuel Dutton, his first strikeout on the evening. 1 away here in the bottom, or rather top of the 2nd inning. Taking a look at today's recipe for success, brought to you by BRQ Seafood and Barbecue, official catering service of LSU Athletics. Bill Jay mentioned to us down in the dugout, he said, look, Sam Dutton, when he was at LSU, he was a strike thrower. That has continued here at Auburn. LSU's got to make the difference between strikes and mistake pitches. They also felt like he would try to use the slider a little bit more than just try to pound in 94-mile-an-hour fastballs. He'll try a 93-mile-an-hour heater there, and it misses outside and high to Stephen Milam, and it's 1-0.
He definitely has thrown more curveballs than he did when he was at LSU.
Milam awaits, and the pitch low and inside. That one off speed. 2 balls, no strikes. Milam with the nice lavender cleats tonight. That's a new look for Milam, who always brings the cleat game. Batting from the left side is Milam, and breaking ball in for a strike.
Down 2-0 in the count. Dutton not afraid to throw that curveball.
2-1 now to Milam. 2-1 that time. Off speed, didn't break, stayed high, and it's 3 balls, 1 strike. Milam batting .339, .273 over this 9-game win streak. On the year with 6 home runs, 2 triples, 8 doubles. With 1 out, the 3-1 pitch. Rocketed foul down the right field line. That'll fill the count now, 3-2.
Threw him a slider that time. Stephen just too far out in front of it. Second full count that Dutton has had in this game. The other was to Jones.
So now with 2 strikes, Auburn going to institute the defensive shift. They'll slide the shortstop, Fabian, right of second base. They'll put Eric Snow, the second baseman, in shallow right field. Here's a bouncer having to charge in as Fabian, left of second base, and on the run will throw to first in time to get Milam for the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 gone. We'll see Luis Hernandez. One of the key factors, not only in that long win streak LSU had before it was snapped in Austin, and again, Bill, in this 9-game win streak since that trip to take on Texas. LSU's bottom of the order has been very productive. Hoping to continue that trend here this weekend. First pitch to Hernandez. Breaking ball misses high, 1-0.
You're right, Hernandez had a very productive weekend from that number 7 hole in the Oklahoma series last week.
The 1-0 from Dutton. Another breaking ball, and out in front swinging is Hernandez, off balance, and it's 1-1. Had 3 doubles. 3 of those 9 LSU batted out in Norman. Here's the 1-1 from Dutton. Goes back with a fastball, but it misses high. 2-1.
He hit .500 in the Oklahoma series, 6 for 12, including those 3 doubles, and he scored 3 times.
2 outs, nobody on. Scoreless game here, top of the 2nd inning. Luis Hernandez at the plate. The pitch to the right-hander is a fastball, and Hernandez will send this one to center field. Carter sailing back, plenty of room. He'll have it for out number 3. So the Tigers done 1-2-3 here in the top of the 2nd inning. No runs, no hits, nobody on base. Still scoreless. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Auburn coming to the plate. They'll have 4, 5, and 6. McMurray, Terrell, and Guevara when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU LSU baseball on TV, but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark, and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Coming back.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Bottom of the second inning, still scoreless here. Auburn sends to the plate Cooper McMurray batting cleanup, a .344 hitter. Left-hander digs in. Kate Anderson looks ready to go. And the first pitch, fastball, missing a little low for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. This time the speed ball in for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
McMurray this season's hitting .286 against left-handed pitching.
The 1-1. Fastball at 91, missed high and away. 2-1. Anderson's 2-1 pitch. Hit foul and out of play left side. Evens it up, 2-2.
Tigers playing the shift against McMurray as Milam was shaded over to the right side of second base. Now he moves back to the shortstop position, and Tanner Reeves moves over to the right of second.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Anderson delivers. Off speed, called strike 3. Again, was not what McMurray was looking for. Didn't move the bat off the shoulder. And Kate Anderson with his 3rd punch out, 1 gone here in the bottom of the second inning.
3 of the 4 outs recorded by Kate have been strikeouts.
Now we'll see the left fielder, Bub Terrell. Another lefty in this lineup out of Alabaster, Alabama. Wide stance from the left side of the plate as Anderson fires the first pitch. It's a ground ball and a base hit. They had Dickinson shaded towards second base. He hit it right through the 4-hole. First hit of the night for Auburn. They have a runner aboard with 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning.
Terrell aggressive at the plate, swinging at the first offering from Anderson, and finds that hole. And Auburn now with good speed at first base.
Guafara, the 3rd baseman, a right-hander, stands in, batting .289. Terrell 3 for 5 in stolen bases. And Kate Anderson going to throw over there, try to keep him close to the bag. Anderson checks the runner, now fires. Pitch is low. Hernandez digs it out of the dirt. Terrell stays put. Auburn's game day having a little fun with Masters weekend about 4 hours away from here in Augusta. Players profile pick on the Jumbotron. They're all donning green jackets tonight. The 1-0 pitch. Miss low and away. 2-0.
I thought I heard some Masters theme music being played over the PA system earlier.
One thing that jacket does not have on it, you better bet, is that copyrighted logo.
Oh, no, indeed.
Don't want to get sideways with Augusta National. This one fouled off right side, out of play. Move the count now 2-1 to Guevara. Each team with one hit thus far. Terrell off of first, and Anderson going to throw over, getting back a couple of steps.
Cade threw 16 pitches in the first inning. He's already thrown 9 here in the second.
Ask Jay Johnson, what are you asking Cade to do against this lineup? He said, be Cade Anderson. Here's the 2-1. The bouncer, and right through the 4-hole again. This one into right field. Terrell around second. He will make his way into third, showing the speed there. And now with just one out, Auburn with back-to-back hits and runners first and third.
Auburn is a very good offensive team. They're 4th in the SEC in team batting average, hitting .304 entering tonight's game. And they can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Bristol Carter, the center fielder, a right-hander. Bats for the first time tonight. Runners first and third for Auburn here. Anderson's first pitch jammed him, but he fouls it back over the first base dugout, out of play. Starts him off 0-1.
Bristol Carter, another transfer. He transferred from East Carolina here to Auburn.
Anderson now will throw over to first to keep an eye on Guevara. Bottom of the second, we'll see how aggressive Auburn wants to be. The 0-1, there's a bunt try, and it's fouled down the first base line. Luckily that time for Carter, because he popped it up off the bat, but out of the reach of Hernandez. And it's now 0-2.
Looked like a safety squeeze as Terrell appeared to be waiting until the bunt was laid down before he tried to advance home.
A little bit of trouble here early, as now Anderson again going to throw over, keep Guevara close to the bag. 0-2 count to Carter at the plate. Anderson from the stretch. The 0-2 pitch. This one a little flare, soft liner to the shortstop. Milam will step up a couple of steps and make the play for out number 2. And that one a welcome to Cade Anderson. Again, still some work to do here, but does retire Carter for the second out. Keeps everybody first and third. Now the 8-hole hitter, Freilich. And before that, Nate Yeski now out of the LSU dugout, first base side, going to make his way out to the mound. Talk it over with Anderson and the Tiger infield. Fans, Our Lady of the Lake, proud to be LSU's championship health partner. Together, LSU and Our Lady of the Lake, champions for Louisiana. Together we roar. Learn more at olrmc.com/LSU. Again, some pretty heavy storms came in the overnight hours. Once daybreak came, that was all cleared, mostly cloudy skies, but now we're starting to see the clouds dissipate as we head towards sunset, and all indications are, Bill, the rest of the weekend going to be delightful here in Auburn for the next 2 games.
Far cry from the weather last weekend in Norman, Oklahoma. We're expecting great environment for all 3 games here in Auburn. Big crowd certainly tonight.
Without question, we would not have this giant window open.
No, indeed.
If we were in the conditions we were in last week. Very comfortable evening here. So with 2 down, runners first and third. Again, a throw over by Anderson. Guevara back easily.
Freilich, another true freshman. He does not have the numbers of a guy batting 8th in the lineup, though. He's been very impressive in his rookie year for Auburn.
Batting .345. Lefty on lefty matchup. The first pitch swung on and fouled off the top of the plate. 0-1.
Freilich is the fourth Auburn hitter that bats from the left side in this lineup. On the year, he is hitting very impressive .341 against left-handed pitching.
The 0-1. Down the middle for a strike. The fastball at 93 from Anderson. Again, works ahead. 0-2. Yeah, Freilich headed into the 9th weekend of the season. Ranked second on the team and third among SEC freshmen with that average. Runners first and third, no score. Bottom of the second inning, and the 0-2. Reaches down, launches it in the air to left. Curiel on the run, can't get to it. Coming in to score will be Terrell. They're going to wave around Guevara, and a 2-run double off the bat of the freshman Freilich, and Auburn takes a 2-0 lead.
He just went down and kind of golfed that the opposite way into the gap in left center field beyond the reach of Curiel. Great piece of hitting by Freilich, down 0-2 in the count. He gives Auburn an early 2-0 lead.
Will certainly up the freshman's average. In fact, 5 points. Again, that unique field position here in left center field. You have the Green Monster at 315 and then 335, and then there's about a 45-degree angle that takes it about 360, and that's exactly where Freilich sent the baseball. This one fouled off by Fabian at the bottom of the order, and it's 0-1. Fabian, a .282 hitter. Shortstop awaits, and the pitch is for a strike, and it's 0-2, and again Anderson works ahead.
Certainly want to minimize the damage right now and get out of this inning.
Just the third double allowed by Cade Anderson on the year. The 0-2 pitch, way out in front, fouls it down the third base line. Still 0-2.
Fabian, another veteran player who began his career at Florida before transferring here to Auburn.
Anderson struck out the leadoff batter McMurray, then Terrell and Guevara both with back-to-back singles. Carter with a soft liner to Milam for the second out, and then Freilich doubled to left center, bringing in 2 runs. This pitch a little inside, fastball missing, make it 1-2.
This has been a 20-pitch inning for Anderson. It's now a total of 36.
Runner at second, 2 down, swing and a miss. Got him to chase that one away, and down on strikes goes Fabian. Cade Anderson records his 4th strikeout, but Auburn gets on the board, 2 runs. On 3 hits, they leave 1 man on. It's a 2-0 Auburn lead. Tigers come to the plate in the top of the 3rd when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Coming soon to a lottery retailer near you. The hottest tickets in town. The heat is on. Play Spice It Up from the lottery. Win up to $5,000. Fiery wins are ahead. Play Fire It Up. Win up to $20,000. This ticket is smoking hot. Pick up White Hot Bingo. Top prize of $30,000. Blaze your way to riches. Play Blaze It Up. Top prize $100,000. Play all 4 red hot scratch-offs from the lottery. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
In a region famous for its cuisine, Blue Plate Mayo has been a staple since 1927. From New Orleans to Lafayette, Houma to Baton Rouge, it's the mayo Louisiana reaches for when it's time to make something delicious. Whether it's dressing a po' boy or making that perfect dipping sauce for crawfish, it has to be Blue Plate. Blue Plate Mayo, the official mayo of LSU Athletics. That's the good stuff.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever?
Back after the spot.
we head to the top of the third inning of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. Presented by Bengal Pest Products. Guaranteed overnight extermination with Bengal.
LSU comes to the plate. They trail Auburn 2-0. Auburn plating 2 runs on a 2-run double off the bat of Freilich. There in the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Tanner Reeves to lead it off for LSU. Reeves getting the start tonight at third base. Sam Dutton misses on the first delivery. The 1-0 pitch foul back into the screen, and it's 1-1. Reeves on the year batting .320. 51st plate appearance. He's batting .429 when leading off the inning. The Tigers so far scoreless on 1 hit. Auburn 2 runs on 3 hits. All 3 coming there in the bottom of the second frame. Dutton's 1-1 pitch to the plate. Got loose, missed outside and high, 2-1.
Dutton's pitch count at 36 right now. He's thrown 23 strikes.
The 2-1 to Reeves. Check swing foul into the screen. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fans join MMR, the largest privately owned open shop electrical and instrumentation contractor in the nation. Proud partner of LSU Athletics. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Reeves, leading it off. Stanfield and Curiel to follow. Here's the 2-2 and a fastball at the knees and a called strike 3. Reeves down on strikes. Dutton with his second punch out. And 1 gone here in the top of the third, and that will bring former Auburn center fielder, now LSU center fielder, Chris Stanfield to the plate. Stanfield also swinging a good bat here of late, hitting .345 over this 9-game win streak. 9 doubles, 1 triple on the season. Has driven in 19 runs. First pitch from Dutton to Stanfield. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Chris had a tremendous weekend in the Oklahoma series. He batted .500, 5 for 10. He had 3 doubles and 5 RBI last weekend.
The 0-1 pitch, outside corner at the belt. And Dutton pounding the strike zone again. It's 0-2. See if he goes with a slider here to Stanfield. The 0-2 pitch. He does and misses away, and Stanfield stays back. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Dutton fires to the plate. This one missing low. Evens it up 2-2.
Stanfield is LSU's leading hitter in SEC games this season, batting .375, including 8 doubles in conference games.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Stanfield ready to go. Dutton with the windup and the pitch. Curveball misses outside. Fills the count now 3-2. Wind picking up a little bit. Swirling wind at the moment. We had it blowing left to right, now blowing a little in. Payoff delivery. Stanfield swings, gets a piece, fouls it back. Count remains 3-2. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. If that sounds good, find your nearest location. Order online or order on the app. Walk On Sports Bistro for the win. Another payoff pitch to come from Sam Dutton. The right-hander delivers. Missed outside. Good take by Stanfield, and he'll earn the walk. So a 1-out base on balls will put Stanfield aboard. Dutton looks visibly frustrated. Thought he had caught the outside corner, but not according to our home plate umpire, Nathan Huber. Chuck Pack down at first. Ronnie Teague at second base. Jordan Farrell down the line at third. Our SEC umpiring crew today.
Good work that time by Stanfield. He was down quickly 0-2, but able to get the walk from Dutton.
Derek Curiel fouled out down the line, or rather flied out down the left field line. It was in fair territory to Terrell, his first time up to start the game. First delivery off speed, a called strike, and it's 0-1. Throw over to keep an eye on Stanfield. He'll slide back safely to first base. It's a good move by Dutton. Saw Curiel after the team arrived yesterday next to our hotel. They had a little miniature golf. Curiel was working the links This pitch low and inside. They appeal down to third. They'll say he did not go around, and the count now even 1-1.
Looked like a cool place. It was a brew pub and a mini golf course.
And a food court.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything there. Here's the 1-1. Curiel swings, fouls it back. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Curiel's having a tremendous year, as we know. He's third in the SEC in walks, third in doubles, number 3 in the league in on-base percentage. Of course, we know about his on-base streak that he has sustained this entire year.
Semi-shift on here. They got the shortstop Fabian just left of second base. Now another throw over, and Stanfield almost caught leaning, but slides back. Expecting Curiel to pull. He certainly can go opposite field if the pitch is there, and this pitch is low and in the dirt. Evens it up now, 2-2.
He did go the opposite way in his first at bat of this game. Terrell had to make a catch near the wall.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Stanfield at first with 1 out. The pitch just off the plate. That was a good eye by Curiel. Tiger fans here in the crowd held their breath as that pitch hit the mitt. Fills the count though, 3-2. Stanfield again will take his lead off of first. 2 of 3 in stolen bases. Another close play as the throw gets over to first. Able to slide under the tag with Stanfield from Cooper McMurray. Stanfield quickly out to take his lead. Payoff delivery, runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw down to second is delayed, and sliding safely to second base is Stanfield. So Chris picks up his 3rd stolen base of the year, but LSU does have 2 outs with Curiel down on strikes. That'll bring Jared Jones to the plate. That may be key with Stanfield going ahead on that payoff delivery, getting in motion. Again, Fralick, not sure, looked backward to get out of the way, and it's 1-1. It's backward to get out of the way, and it's 1-1.
A couple of former teammates facing off here.
One ball, 1 strike to Jones. Stanfield down at second with 2 outs. Off speed, but another foul off the bat of Jones. Gets Dutton ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Jared Jones from the Atlanta area, not too far from here. A lot of family members watching him play this weekend.
So again, 2 outs. Tigers have Stanfield at second base, down 2-0. Dutton's 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Got him with a breaking ball. Jones down on strikes. And the Tigers again scoreless, no runs, no hits, 1 man left on. We've played 2.5. It's a 2-0 Auburn lead. Auburn will have top of the order Snow, Rimbert, and Irish when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win! The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the select
back here for the spot.
Fans get. at lsushop.net.
The bottom of the third inning of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball is presented by Bengal Basketball Hoops. Guaranteed extermination with Bengal.
2-0 Auburn leading. Bottom of the third inning. Auburn coming to the plate, top of the order. We'll lead it off. Eric Snow will have the honors. Fans Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Louisiana proud to be the official health insurance of LSU Athletics. Louisiana Blue, Louisiana True. Cade Anderson back out for his third inning of work. 37 pitches thrown so far for the Tigers starter. And the first pitch to Snow, missing outside with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Snow, a strikeout victim, caught looking by Anderson with a nice breaking ball back in the first inning. This delivery missing high above the letters, another speed ball, and it's 2-0. Velocity for Anderson. Fastball's been around 92 miles an hour, the average, and this one lifted in the air, deep to left center field. Curiel going back, has room, and Derek makes the play for a loud but first out of the inning.
Fortunately, Snow hit into the deepest part of the ballpark where it juts out, or the fence goes back at a very severe angle in left center field, and Derek able to negotiate that area and make the grab.
So with Snow retired, we'll see Chris Rimbert again out of Pensacola, Florida, the right-handed hitter. Flied out to Stanfield his first time up in center field. He'll swing and miss at the first offering, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 to Rimbert. Strike on the inside corner. The fastball is there to make it 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, breaking ball, a bouncer to the shortstop. Milam takes it on a high hop, throws to first. Great stretch by Jones to get Rimbert for the second out of the inning. You go back to last Friday, or rather last Thursday's Game 1 in Normanville. Bottom of the first inning, Cade Anderson found himself with the bases loaded, did not relinquish a run, and then got stronger as the outing went along. Now, he relinquished 2 runs tonight in the bottom of the second, but don't think for 1 minute there's not a chance he'll get stronger as this outing moves along on this Friday night.
Absolutely. Cade not only is a great pitcher, he's also a great athlete. He's very well conditioned.
Ike Irish at the plate. First pitch, I don't know where that missed. That looked pretty good right across the plate. Hernandez even let his mitt hang there a while, but they rule it ball 1. Irish caught looking as well his first time up. This pitch low and inside, 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Just missed the inside corner again. Hernandez left the mitt up just to see if our home plate umpire would call it a strike. He did not. It's now 3-0. Anderson this time down the middle. Makes it 3-1. Three-one pitch, low and inside. That will send Irish down to first base on a 2-out walk. Again, only 12 walks given up by Anderson coming into the game all season long. So now Cooper McMurray, strikeout victim to Anderson his first time up. Now with a runner at first and 2 down, Anderson checks the runner, and the pitch to the plate. Fouled off the bat of McMurray. 0-1.
Anderson had just 2 walks with those 14 strikeouts in the complete game last week against Oklahoma. His season high is only 3 walks. He walked 3 back in late February when the Tigers played Kansas State.
Anderson kicks and fires the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball got through the bat of McMurray. Mentioned how good McMurray and Irish veteran hitters in this Auburn lineup. Through 128 games as an Auburn player, McMurray with 136 hits coming in tonight, 27 doubles, 36 home runs, and 136 runs batted in. The 0-2 pitch. Skips off the plate and goes to the backstop. That's going to allow the runner to advance in Irish. Auburn with a runner now in scoring position with 2 outs.
All-speed pitch that time for Anderson. Bounces in front of Hernandez and took Luis a moment to find it as Irish advances into scoring position.
Anderson, though, still ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes to McMurray. Pitch to the plate. Again, comes out of the mid of Hernandez. They rule it a ball. Again, that didn't miss by much either. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes. And with the second strike, they'll move Milam right of second base. So now Tanner Reeves, the lone infielder, left side of the diamond here with 2 outs, runner at second, a 2-0 Auburn lead. 2-2 pitch, skied into the air to left field. Curiel coming in. Major league fly ball, and eventually it comes down. Curiel makes the catch for out number 3. Auburn, no runs, no hits. They do leave 1 man on base. They lead 2-0. We head now to the top of the 4th inning. Tigers coming to the plate. The meat of the order presented by 44 Farms. Daniel Dickinson followed by Josh Pearson and Ethan Fry. 3, 4, and 5 hitters when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Hub can insure just about any risk that your business faces. Did you know Hub even insured the bonuses for our football coaches in 2022? Hub specializes in the construction, healthcare, real estate, and hospitality industries. Chances are you're probably already doing business with someone who does business with Hub. Turn to the agency that the Tigers, Saints, and Pelicans choose. Hub International. Visit them today at hubinternational.com.
In Louisiana, we love our LSU Tigers. When the band strikes up those 4 iconic notes, the fans go wild. At Louisiana Blue, we're Tiger fans too. That's why we've teamed up with LSU Athletics to bring you the compassion of the cross and security of the shield, so you're free to wear your stripes and roar. Live Louisiana. We've got you. Louisiana Blue, Louisiana True.
Proud partner of LSU Athletics.
4, the number you gotta dial. Life throws you a curve, you know that deadly devotion goes the extra mile. Throw your 4s up, throw your 4s up. There's a number you gotta dial. Throw your 4s up, throw your 4s up. Deadly devotion goes the extra mile. 4, the number you gotta dial.
All right, coming back here.
The top of the 4th inning, presented by Dudley DeBosier Injury Lawyers. Throw your 4s up.
Daniel Dickinson leads it off for the Tigers here in the top of the 4th inning. They trail Auburn here in Game 1 by a score of 2-0. Auburn plating 2 runs in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch from Dutton to the plate, misses high and inside to Dickinson. And it's 1-0. Dickinson, the base hit, got by the shortstop Fabian back in the 1st inning. Lone hit of the night so far for LSU. Breaking ball catches the outside corner to even the count now to Daniel. 1 ball and 1 strikes.
Tigers have not had the leadoff man on yet against Samuel Dutton.
Dutton's 1-1 pitch, bunt laid down and rolls foul down the 3rd base line. Late square to bunt by Dickinson, caught Auburn a little off guard, but unable to keep it fair. So now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Some chase thrills, others drive it with the 2025 Tundra and Tacoma. Adventures at every turn. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit toyota.com today. Adventure, it's what we share. Dickinson has done a fine job this year when leading off the inning. In fact, batting .615. Go along with his .357 overall average. The breaking ball smacked but foul again down the 3rd base line. 1-2 the count remains.
He's among the SEC leaders in a couple of offensive categories. 4th in the league in on-base percentage. He's on base 51% of the time.
Dutton's 1-2. This one's short of the plate. Bounces in front of the catcher, Freilich. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pearson waits on deck. Ethan Fry waiting in the wings. Auburn 2 runs on 3 hits. The Tigers of LSU no runs on 1 hit. 2-2 pitch, fastball. This one's sent in the air to left field. Bub Terrell again waits on it. Moving to his left, then to his right, and left again. He's got it for out number 1. Just got underneath that one to Dickinson for the first out of the inning, and we'll see Josh Pearson. Pearson 0 for 1 on the night. He had a fly ball out to Terrell in left field. Back in the first inning. Sunset almost upon us here. See people start to bundle up here as the sun goes bye-bye. First pitch to Pearson. Fastball for a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Dutton now asking for time, steps off. Pitch clock down to 1, lets it go, and the fastball misses high. Looked like there might have been some communication problem there between Dutton. Now he adjusts his glasses. May have been a glass issue. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Pearson. Pitch to the plate, off speed, foul ball bouncer into the dugout of LSU first base side. Now Pearson falls behind in the count, 1-2.
A few other SEC games are now underway. They're already in the bottom of the 6th inning in Athens. Top 10 matchup between Arkansas and Georgia, and the teams are tied at 3 right now in the bottom of the 6th.
1 out, nobody on. Pearson at the plate with a 1-2 count. Dutton's pitch to the plate. Hammered to right field, giving chase, and taking it on the bounce is Irish and Josh Pearson. His first hit of the night, first hit of the weekend. Second hit for LSU, so with 1 out, they have a runner aboard. Just a great piece of hitting by Pearson. That one hung up. You mentioned it. Bill J. Johnson said, we're not interested in how far they go, but how hard they're hit. And he absolutely blasted that baseball to right field.
Texas leads Kentucky 1-0. They're in the bottom of the 4th inning in Lexington right now.
Ethan Fry now to the plate. First pitch low. Breaking ball from Dutton, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Fry struck out swinging back in the second. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Mississippi State has jumped out in front of Alabama 3-0 in the bottom of the 1st inning in Tuscaloosa. Texas A&M leads South Carolina 6-0. Bottom of the 3rd in College Station. Tennessee 2-0 lead over Ole Miss in Oxford.
Curveball catches the outside corner. Now Fry behind, 1-2. SEC scoreboard update brought to you by Republic Finance. Pearson at first, 1 out. LSU trailing Auburn 2-0 here. Top of the 4th. It's Dutton going to turn, throw over to keep Pearson close to the first base bag. Josh yet to attempt a stolen base on the year.
Missouri and Florida are just underway in Gainesville, and Vanderbilt and Oklahoma just underway in Norman.
Dutton's 1-2 pitch, another curveball. Fry laces this one to left field, but Bub Terrell on the run makes a great play on a line drive deep to the track. Smacked by Fry, but handled out there by the Auburn left fielder to record the second out of the inning. That's not an easy play. That one was coming in on Terrell, Bill, like a missile, and he was able to get over there, beat it to the spot, get the glove up, and make the play. That'll get Stephen Milam to the plate for the second time. He grounds it out to the shortstop, Fabian, back in the 2nd inning.
Terrell's been a busy man out there in left field. After nearly overrunning the first fly ball that was hit to him, he's made a couple of nice plays.
First pitch to Milam, a breaking ball. Milam sends it to right field. Ike Irish, though, backing up. Shy of the track, he's got it for out number 3. The Tigers again scoreless here in the 4th. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on. They trail Auburn 2-0 here in Game 1 from the Plains. Auburn coming to the plate when we return. 5, 6, and 7 due up. Terrell, Guevara, and Carter when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win! The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Hey Tiger fans, 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
All right, coming back.
The bottom of the 4th inning, presented by Dudley DeBosier Injury Lawyers. Throw your 4s up.
Bub Terrell will lead it off for Auburn. His team leading 2-0 over LSU. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, Cade Anderson continues to work. The left-hander fires, and a swing and a miss by the left-handed hitter, and it's 0-1. Auburn, as Jay Johnson pointed out prior to tonight's game, they've won 3 of the 4 SEC series to start the season, including both of the series played here at Plainsman Park. So don't let that 6-6 record fool you. And it looks like rain now starting to fall. We spoke too soon. I mean, it's coming down pretty heavily now. I checked the forecast and the radar. They said there might be a pop-up shower. I guess this is what they meant. Everybody headed towards the overhang here is not quite a capacity crowd, but pretty full. As this pitch missing low, and now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Terrell, the left fielder. That came out of nowhere. In fact, there's some pretty dark clouds to our left, but straight above us here, we do see a lot of what remains of the blue skies. Here's the 1-2. Jammed him, lifted in the air to left field. Curiel, though, again going back. Plenty of room, and Derek has to play for the first out of the inning. So Terrell retired on the fly ball out to left. And Cade Anderson right now, Bill, doctor's order, needs a pretty efficient inning here to try to get back on track if he hopes to go a little deeper into this game. Had to labor intensively there in both the 2nd and 3rd frames.
He's at 57 pitches right now through 3 1/3 innings.
So now we'll see Guevara, the 3rd baseman. Guevara with a single, came around to score one of those 2 runs in the 2nd inning. As again, everybody trying to get out of the rain here. Not a lot of room to find dry area unless you leave the concourse. There's a strike to Guevara, and it's 0-2. Anderson out in front.
And Auburn's SEC record is deceiving because they've won 3 series, but their 1 series loss was a sweep at the hands of Georgia.
The 0-2 skips off the dish. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the Auburn 3rd baseman.
But they beat Vanderbilt 2 out of 3 here to open SEC play. Beat Kentucky 2 out of 3 in Lexington. Got swept by Georgia, but then beat Bama 2 out of 3 here last weekend.
The 1-2. Wow. Top shelf fastball, swing and a miss. That one up and in to Guevara, and Cade Anderson with punch out number 5 for the 2nd out of the inning. Nicely done. Have to recheck my radar here, Bill. This thing, I thought we were going to be clear sailing after the 6 o'clock hour, but not the case. Now we'll see Carter stand in. First pitch missing with a breaking ball, and it's 1-0. Trusty radar says it's going to stop in 33 minutes.
That's encouraging.
There's a strike, another breaking ball from Anderson, this time across the plate, and it's 1-1. hold the radar to that. 2 outs, nobody on. The 1-1 pitch. Off the end of the bat, slow roller, right of the mound, picked up by Anderson, turns, fires, and in time to get the runner in Carter at first base. Let's see if Auburn wants to challenge. Doesn't appear they are, and that will do it for the home team. No runs, no hits. A very quick inning of work for Cade Anderson. 1-2-3 goes Auburn. We now head to the top of the 5th inning. LSU trailing 2-0. It'll be 7, 8, 9 coming to the plate. Hernandez, Reeves, and Stanfield when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
You know what the mini plants up and down the river mean for our state's economy. And for over 40 years, Action Industries has been committed to providing quality construction, maintenance, operational, and consulting services through the refinery and petrochemical industries. When it comes to safety and quality, Action Industries beats the industry standard. Call today or visit actionindinc.com. That's actionindinc.com. Hey, Tiger fans, there's nothing quite like game day at the box. To add to the excitement at the ballpark, enjoy our all-beef 44 Farms Tiger Dogs. The finest dogs in the land because they are made of all-natural Angus beef. To learn more, please visit them at 44steaks.com. That's 44steaks.com. 44 Farms, proud partner of LSU Athletics.
So, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach.
Nice. I hooked up the boat to the tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves.
Hey, wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control.
Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends.
Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
I'm coming back.
The powerhouse of college baseball plays here. Your home for the Fighting Tigers. The LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, remember SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the home run celebrations this year. SeatGeek, the place to do it. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of LSU Athletics. Luis Hernandez leads it off as the rain continues to fall. Steady, but not very heavy. Just kind of a light continuing drizzle here, but it's moved a lot of the fans out of the grandstand as the first pitch to Hernandez misses from Dutton for ball 1. Luis flied out to center field, and Bristol Carter, his first time up back in the 2nd inning. Here's a curveball, big looping curve and a swing and a miss by Luis, and it's 1-1.
That's the pitch he struck Luis out on. Well, actually, he got a swing and miss off of it.
Here's a 1-1 fastball, ground ball to the shortstop, and the throw from Fabian to McMurray in time, and 1 gone.
So that's 5 consecutive innings now. The leadoff man has not reached for the Tigers. Dutton's done a very credible job up to this point against this LSU offense, which entered the game number 2 in the SEC in batting average.
Tanner Reeves was a strikeout victim his first time up. Dutton again so far, 4 1/3, 2 hits given up, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Facing his old team, there's a first pitch fastball strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Reeves skies this one in the air to left field. Coming in again, Terrell, been a very busy guy out there. He'll make the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So Reeves retired. That'll get Stanfield to the plate. Stanfield aboard on a walk, left stranded at second base. Back in the 3rd inning. Again, the Tigers only 2 hits so far off of Sam Dutton. Dutton's first pitch to Stanfield. Strike at the belt, outer half of the plate, 0-1.
He continues to pitch extremely well in SEC home games. We mentioned at the outset against Vanderbilt and Alabama. He was superb in both of those outings with a 1.29 combined ERA, and he's following suit here tonight so far.
Here's the 0-1 to Stanny. Missing high and inside with another fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, nobody on. The 1-1 to Stanfield, swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball. Chris swings over the top, 1-2.
He's only had to throw 8 pitches in this inning. He's at 78 total right now.
2 outs, the 1-2. Went back with the breaking ball, and it just missed outside. Stanfield, good eye, evens the count, 2-2. 2-2, fastball. Served it up, swing and a miss. Stanfield down on strikes. Samuel Dutton was strikeout number 5. And a quick inning for Auburn defensively. 3 up, 3 down go the Tigers. They trail 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Auburn coming to the plate when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Making shopping and saving easier than ever. Check out Albertsons for You on our mobile app or at albertsons.com, where you can shop online and save over $300 weekly with digital coupons. Earn reward points every time you shop in-store or online and redeem your points for free groceries. Download the Albertsons app or go to albertsons.com to start saving. Albertsons, fresh foods, local flavors.
How powerful is Cox Fiber?
Powerful enough to stream all my live sports actually live?
Yep.
Powerful enough to share my screen more smoothly?
You got it.
Powerful enough to keep my games online and my squad on top?
Oh yeah.
That's pretty powerful.
Introducing Cox Fiber, from the company with the fastest download speeds 9 years in a row. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Cox, always building better. Limited availability in select areas. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions may apply. Analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence in Las Vegas, Omaha, Phoenix. Fixed median download speed Q2 2016 to Q1 2024.
On game day, Tiger fans are hungry for a win. So when LSU hits the field, Manda hits the grill with a legendary flavor that's in a league of its own. Manda's top quality meats and original seasonings are the fielder's choice for game day and every day. So from one legend to another, make sure Manda is on deck to throw a perfect game day party. Manda, the official smoked sausage of LSU Athletics.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio.
Auburn comes to the plate, leading 2-0 over LSU here in Game 1 on this Friday night. Leading things off will be Freilich, and the first 2 deliveries from Anderson right down the pike. 0-2 to start out Freilich. Freilich had the double that drove in 2 runs. That's our score thus far. Here's a swing and a foul tip held onto by Hernandez. So Cade Anderson did not appreciate that double. Freilich was able to hit back in the 2nd inning, and he made very quick work of the freshman there. Give him another strikeout. His 6th of the night, 1 away. And that looks like Coach Thompson out here arguing with a home plate umpire. I wonder if he's asking for catcher interference or maybe a fast pitch. I'm not sure, but he came out pretty quickly. The conversation is over, and our home plate umpire set to come back behind the plate.
So with that strikeout, Anderson has now retired 8 of the last 9 batters he's faced.
Now we'll see Fabian, and there's a strike on the outside corner. Went right back to the fastball, and it's 0-1. Again, the rain continues to fall. Not heavy, but enough to get everybody out of the lower seats. Here's a base hit up the middle, right off the end of the bat for Fabian. Drives it straight back left of second base. And with 1 out, Fabian aboard. 4th hit of the night for Auburn.
By the way, Auburn also has not gotten the leadoff man on in this game as well, but they were able to push across a couple of runs in the 2nd inning against Anderson.
Now to the top of the order again, Eric Snow, who's 0 for 2. Strikeout victim caught looking in the 1st, and a fly ball out to Curiel last time in the 3rd. Fabian 8 of 8 in stolen bases. He's certainly on Anderson's mind, but the first pitch, a fastball missed inside, and it's 1-0.
Anderson now is at 70 pitches.
The 1-0 pitch. That one a strike with a fastball.
think that was a makeup call.
I think so. First one looked very good. That one may have brushed the outer portion of the plate. Nonetheless, it's 1-1 now to the leadoff hitter, Snow. That pitch must have missed low. Anderson going right back to the fastball, 2-1. Fabian, just as he got his lead at first, Anderson throws over, brings him back to the bag. Anderson's 2-1 delivery. In on the hands, missed inside. 3-1 now the count. Yeah, you mentioned earlier, Bill, this 6-6 record for Auburn is deceiving based on the way their schedule has played out. But Auburn has not lost back-to-back home games in 24 contests. There's a swing and a miss to fill the count 3-2. That's going back to last year.
That's a very good ball club. They had a rough year last year, but Butch Thompson has brought this team to Omaha twice.
Ground ball sharply hit, and it gets through the wickets of Reeves. He knocked it down, but it slow rolls its way into the grass in left, and everybody is safe for Auburn. Runners first and second. That one smoked off the bat of Snow. And it just looked like Reeves didn't get his glove all the way down to the ground, and it got right by him.
A tough break for Anderson. That had double play written all over it. If Tanner fields it cleanly, he's got a chance to turn two. Now Auburn has another threat going here with just one out and already a 2-0 lead.
Time called. Hernandez goes out, joins Milam and Anderson on the mound here. Again, with just one out, Auburn mounting a threat here, already leading 2-0.
Tigers sending some pitchers down to the bullpen now to start warming should this inning continue to be an issue. Looked like Connor Bench sprinted down there, the right-hander.
So now Hernandez and Milam back at their respective positions. Runners first and second for Auburn. Just one out. Rembert at the plate. He swings, takes a healthy hack, but fouls it back to move the count 0-1. All right, radar says this rain's going to stop, Bill, in 18 minutes.
That was ruled an error, by the way, on Reeves, although the ball was hit really hard.
The 0-1. Rembert swings and down the right field line, foul. Anderson ahead 0-2. Fans, when the Tigers win, you win. Enter promo code LSU50 the day after an LSU baseball victory to receive 50% off your online pizza order at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Anderson now reaching down for the rosin bag with that rain continuing to fall. Trying to make sure he's got a sure grip. Runners take their lead first and second with one out. The 0-2 pitch fouled back above us and out of play. Rembert holds the count, 0-2. Really have transformed Plainsman Park since the last time we were here. Added a lot of new additions. In fact, sweet levels down the right field line as well as right behind home plate. This one off the bat of Rembert. Little bloop single going out into shallow right field. Nobody can get to it. It drops into the grass. Going to be picked up by Pearson. He'll fire it back into the infield. That will keep the runner at bay at third base, but now the bases are loaded. Jared Jones, full sprint with his back to home plate, trying to make a Willie Mays catch. He was the closest to it, could not come up with it, was out of his reach. I mean, perfectly placed. You could not walk out there, Bill, lay it in the grass between Dickinson, Jones, and Pearson any better than Rembert just did.
Just some misfortune there for Cade Anderson. A play that could have been made. It might have ended the inning with a double play, and then a bloop single now. And instead of being out of this, its bases loaded and one out. And Jay Johnson calls time to go out to the mound to speak to Cade and the entire infield as they determine how to defend Ike Irish, one of the best hitters in the SEC. Auburn with an opportunity to really separate itself from LSU right now.
Irish on the year, to your point. 333 with the bases are loaded, 359 with runners in scoring position. So this is very dangerous territory here for Cade Anderson and the Tiger defense with just one out and the bases all juiced up. We see A little bit of warming down there in the bullpen, but just a soft toss at the moment. Now we start to see somebody really starting to warm. We are obscured from viewing who that is. We just have a small little screen, but cannot see the pitcher that is up throwing. But we'll get back to it here as Irish, the left-hander, stands in. The first pitch, fastball strike to make it 0-1.
That was pitch number 80 for Anderson, 92-mile-per-hour fastball.
Again, coming off a 135-pitch performance last Thursday. Did get an extra day of rest. Here's the 0-1. Wow. Need to see that on replay again. Anderson, normally very cool customer, looked a little frustrated there. He thought he had certainly found the plate on that delivery. It's 1-1. The 1-1 to Irish, low and inside. That one missing, 2-1.
Certainly not ideal conditions to be pitching in right now as the rain continues to fall.
Fabian at third, Snow at second, Rimber with a bloop single to right at first base. The 2-1. Missed outside, make it 3-1 now to Irish. Most of the seats empty down near the field, everybody up on the concourse, but Auburn fans trying to make some noise here. The 3-1, breaking ball lifted down the line, but it is foul and right. Got a lot of that, just could not get it lined up fair, and it's now a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, this is a real predicament for Cade Anderson. Nowhere to put Irish. Huge pitch right here for the Tiger lefty.
Dickinson playing on the right field grass deep at second base. Milam just left of second with the runner Snow off the bag. Bases loaded, one out. Another 3-2 pitch, breaking ball. Monster shot to center field. Stanfield going back, can't make the grab. Slams into the wall, the baseball caroms into right center. That's going to clear the bases with a 3-run triple off the bat of Ike Irish. And Auburn extends the lead 5-0. That one about 5 or 6 feet from getting over the center field wall. Stanfield at a full sprint tried to make the play, slammed into the wall, could not come up with it. And Auburn with plenty of speed able to get in easily. So now a 5-0 Auburn lead, and that's going to do it for Cade Anderson. Jay Johnson on his way out. He's already made a call to the bullpen. Pitching change powered by Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. We'll tell you about the new Tiger pitcher and get back to action. Still just one out. Runner at third for Auburn, and they lead 5-0. Back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Louisiana, we know that every great game starts with a perfect field. Our equipment, whether it's a mower or a tractor, we can ensure your grass is always game day ready, so you can focus on making memories. Because at the end of the day, it's more than just a game. It's about the community, the joy, and the LSU traditions. Visit sunequip.com to get the best starting lineup of John Deere equipment. Sunshine is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics.
Do you have both Medicare and Medicaid? With the People's Health Medicare Advantage Plan, you could get up to $280 per month to spend on utilities, healthy groceries, and over-the-counter items. $280 per month. Don't miss out on these extra benefits. Call 1-844-663-2133. Plans are insured through United Healthcare Insurance Company or one of its affiliated companies. A Medicare Advantage organization with the Medicare contract and a contract with the state Medicaid program. Enrollment in the plan depends on the plan's contract renewal with Medicare.
Hey, LSU fans, you're invited to Louisiana's largest casino resort, Coshada. Coshada Casino Resort has the largest and most spacious gaming floor in the Lake Charles area, with thousands of the newest slots, over 55 table games, live bingo and off-track betting, plus 3 beautiful hotels, delicious Cajun cuisine, and the #1 rated golf course in Louisiana. Coshada Casino Resort is proud to support LSU. Go Tigers!
Coming back.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Kate Anderson's night is done here at Plainsman Park. Ike Irish doing the damage with a base-clearing triple to make it 5-0 Auburn here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Cooper Williams, the left-hander called upon out of the bullpen now for LSU, will take over. Again, with just one out, Irish stands at second base, and Cooper McMurray, another veteran on this Auburn squad, coming to the plate.
Cooper Williams, true freshman for the Tigers from Alvin, Texas, 6'4", 200 pounds. Williams making his 10th appearance of the year, no decisions, and a 0 ERA. He's worked 8 in the 3rd innings. He's given up just 1 unearned run on 3 hits. He's walked 7 and struck out 7.
So now we'll see McMurray. I said second base. It was Irish now at 3rd, so just 90 feet away, and Cooper Williams got to find 2 outs. First delivery, they'll say missed low, and it's 1-0. A 1-0 to the plate. That one a strike at the knees. Make it 1-1. McMurray tonight caught looking by Anderson in the 2nd. Last time in the 3rd inning, a fly ball out to left field and Derek Curiel. Irish stands at 3rd base. Auburn now 5 runs on 6 hits. Delivery low, 2-1.
Cade Anderson goes 4 in the 3rd innings. He allows 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts.
2-1 delivery. Ground ball against the shift, goes right through the 6 hole. That will score Irish from 3rd, an RBI single for McMurray. That's RBI number 32, and it's now 6-0 Auburn.
As you would expect, Irish and McMurray, the 2 guys we talked about early in this game as being established veteran SEC hitters, they provide 4 RBI in this inning to extend the Auburn lead.
Bub Terrell's been awfully busy out in left field. And at the plate tonight, he's 1 for 2. Had a single, came around to score a run in the 2nd inning. Also sent a fly ball out to Curiel in left last time in the 4th. Again, just 1 out, now a runner at 1st. Williams, the left-hander. Terrell, the left-hander. And the first pitch inside for ball 1.
Cooper Williams making just his 3rd appearance in an SEC game. He's recorded 1 out in SEC play as a pitcher.
1-0. Lofted in the air, right center field. Going back, and again off the top of the wall. Going to be handled on the bounce by Pearson. Runners now 2nd and 3rd as Bub Terrell with a double off the wall. Very top of the wall. His 5th double of the season. And it's just bat around right now here in the bottom of the 5th for Auburn.
It's just unfortunate how this is unraveled for the Tigers. Earlier in this inning, you had an error and a bloop single. But since then, Auburn has had some huge swings.
So now we'll see Guevara, the 3rd baseman, pitch from Williams, bends him back up and in for ball 1. Luis Hernandez calls for time again. Now we'll walk out, talk with Williams. Trying to settle the left-hander down here. Trying to find 2 outs, get the Tigers in the dugout. They've got some work to do, down 6-0 here on the road.
Tigers have come back from a 6-run deficit to win once this season.
Off speed and a called strike to even it up 1-1. Guevara had a single and scored in the 2nd. He was a strikeout victim to Anderson in the 4th inning. Again, Auburn 6 runs, 7 hits so far. The Tigers no runs, 2 hits and 1 error. The 1-1. High chopping ground ball. Milam grabs it out of the air. Gets set, throws to first in time to get the speedy Guevara. Keeps the runners at bay at 2nd and 3rd. What a play by the Tigers shortstop. Just able to get up pull that baseball down. It took a high second chop. Thought it might get over his head, Bill, but a sensational play. And then he looked both runners back, still had the arm strength to beat the runner at first.
He's something else. Best shortstop in the country in our estimation. Just a brilliant play. And Cooper Williams needs to find one more out here.
Bristol Carter to the plate. The right-hander 0 for 2 tonight. Squares the bunt. Looked like they were trying the safety squeeze as McMurray was not coming down the line, but he couldn't make contact, and it's 0-1.
Carter is the 9th man to come to the plate in this inning.
The 0-1, swing and a miss. Williams pulls the string, and it's 0-2. Fans, it's a smash hit, just made platinum status. Scratch your way to the top. Play Hit $100 from the lottery. Hitting it big with $100 prizes must be at least 21 to purchase. 2 outs, runner second and third. The 0-2 misses low. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Carter. Appears just a very light sprinkle. The rain almost out of the area now. Should be all that we see tonight. 1-2 pitch. Ooh. They say miss low to even the count 2-2. My guesstimation is our home plate umpire gives you a little bit of latitude left to right, but up and down, he's got a pretty tight zone. 2 outs, the 2-2. Called strike 3. Again, caught the inside corner. And Cooper Williams finally gets the Tigers back in the dugout. Auburn plating 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 costly error by LSU. And the Tigers of LSU find themselves down 6-0 after 5 innings here at Plainsman Park. Plenty of work to do. It'll start at the top of the order. Curiel, Jones, and Dickinson to the plate when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's 4 in the morning when the roaches are on. You need the Bingo Roach Spray.
Get ready for a bug-free Louisiana summer with Bingo Pest Control products. Our best-in-class indoor and outdoor solutions are powerful enough to eliminate those never-ending bugs, guaranteed. Visit bingo.com or call 833-GO-BINGO. Bingo keeps pests gone.
If you're tired of trying, you should be buying the famous Bingo Roach Spray.
Join the school with a winning track record in education. LSU Online and Continuing Education offers over 150 degrees, certificates, and courses, meaning there's a program to match your specific goals. Earn the same on-campus degree from wherever you are. From application to graduation, student support coaches provide one-on-one support to ensure you finish a champion. Start your journey at online.lsu.edu.
Tiger fans, no game day is complete without Noel Spirits from Noel Family Distillery. Founded by a father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of your own at many fine...
Coming back after this one.
Unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU finds themselves down 6-0 here to Auburn at Plainsman Park. Kate Anderson already run off the mound. Cooper Williams called in for relief. Auburn with 2 runs in the bottom of the second. They have 4 runs in the bottom of the fifth to make it a 6-0 ball game. Tigers, so far, the bats have been silenced by former LSU pitcher Sam Dutton, who so far, Bill, has been spectacular. I don't think Coach Thompson can ask for much better against one of the best offenses in the country. But the one thing you can take solace in if you're LSU fans out there is that this is not the first time LSU is kind of stuck with their plan. Not a lot of success in the early innings and even sometimes into the middle innings, but if you're going to get started, seems to me the top of the 6th would be a good one.
Yeah, it's time for the offense to get going if LSU wants to get back into this game. They're running out of outs. They're down to 12 outs here and down by 6. As I said earlier, LSU did face a 6-run deficit earlier this season, but that was in a non-conference game against North Dakota State. The Tigers came back and won that one. The biggest deficit they've overcome to win in an SEC game is 4 runs. LSU trailed Mississippi State 6-2 in the opening of that weekend series in Baton Rouge and came back to win 8-6. But this is going to be their most difficult task if they're able to pull it off. Down by 6 here on the road against a pitcher who's been very effective. Dutton, by the way, has thrown 80 pitches through 5 innings. 52 have been for strikes. He's not allowed the leadoff man to reach base in this game. And he's limited the Tigers just to 2 singles, a single by Dickinson and a single by Josh Pearson.
Doing a little field maintenance now that the rain has subsided here at Auburn. Fixing the area around home plate. So that's our delay here to get started in the top of the 6th inning. So again, as Bill said, 80 pitches thrown now by Sam Dutton. LSU would certainly look to have some success for the first time tonight, but more importantly, start to work that pitch count a little bit. Derek Curiel atop the order will lead it off for LSU. Curiel 0 for 2 on the night. Lays down a bunt, third base side, going to be picked up by Guevara, and he'll throw it away. Threw it inside the first base bag. Curiel will make his way to second base. That's the start LSU needs here in the top of the 6th inning as they get the leadoff man aboard, and the freshman Derek Curiel extends his reach base streak.
Great work by Curiel, as it should be ruled a base hit, and then the error on the throw from Guevara to allow Derek to reach second base. Derek a little bit shaken up right now as Jay Johnson is coming over to take a look at him along with our trainer Isaac Trujillo.
Yeah, he had an awkward turn when he stepped on the first base bag. Again, the throw was off the mark. He actually threw it, it appeared, just behind Derek or even between Derek and the first baseman McMurray. And as he stepped on the bag, that next step headed towards second, he kind of limped a little bit. Now he's going to stay in. He tells Isaac and Coach Johnson he's okay, along with Josh Simpson, the first base coach. So Derek going to gut it out. He will remain down at second base. And they do, I believe, well, they haven't given us a full ruling yet. No, they're going to give him an error.
I believe I heard them say base hit E5.
Okay,
so
okay.
Yeah, base hit for Curiel, and then the error allows him to advance to second base.
Good deal. Butch Thompson now wants to have the umpires talk it over. He brought our home plate umpire over to the third base dugout. Now they're all going to meet, all 4 of them, in front of the mound. And we'll see what this is all about. And it may be, and I'd have to watch the replay again. In real time, we were busy watching the throw, but it looked like Coach Thompson was motioning with his hand as to whether or not Curiel was in the base path. I don't think he ventured out of it. There was no reason to do so. He had no idea if the throw was going to be errant or not. Let's see. We'll take a look at it here. The throw.
Auburn is challenging if the runner touched first base properly or not. The play is under review.
Oh, we're going to go under review. It looked like we just saw it. It looked like he had the auxiliary green bag. Now, Jay Johnson is some kind of hot. He is not happy. And again, watching it in real time, I believe that hitting the base is what actually may have slightly injured Derek Curiel, but we'll wait and see. Again, we are under review, a first review of the game, brought to you by Acme Oyster House. And Coach Johnson is still letting them have it. So they're on the headset with replay officials just down the road across the state in Birmingham. Well, again, the ruling on the field was Curiel was safe at first, and then the throwing error allowed him to advance to second base, and that's where he was standing. But then Coach Thompson ruled that he did not step on the bag properly.
He hit the green bag for sure.
Well, number one, Cooper McMurray
is in his way,
so he had to go to the auxiliary bag, and he clearly stepped on it.
Yeah.
And if anybody had interference, it was the first baseman for Auburn.
Right. He was Curiel sensed the movement from the first baseman McMurray, and that made him adjust his path. but he's still.
And I'm not blaming McMurray, don't get me wrong.
Right.
He was trying to go for the baseball, but
Right.
the baseball was thrown inside from the third base side, inside the first base bag. So McMurray was twisting and trying to get inside the base path. What else was Derek Curiel supposed to do? And they are still talking it over, which is a little surprising and a little worrisome, to be honest with you, Bill.
Yeah, it's quite worrisome, actually. I don't know. You're right. I don't know what more either player is supposed to do on that play than exactly what transpired.
And again, our umpire, when he went to review, said they challenging hitting the first base properly. I got to admit, Bill, I haven't heard that before.
No.
But as you and I just saw, and we see now again.
Yeah, McMurray's in his way, so he's trying to make an adjustment.
Uh-oh. We're going to now get all four umpires together and talk it over, so we may have a ruling from replay. So a major pause in action here, which is a crucial play at first base, which allowed Curiel to reach second on a bunt down the third base line. It was a heck of a play by Guevara, who was coming up full speed, gloved it, and then with his full momentum bringing him home, was able to throw with the right hand, but the throw was off the mark. I thought it was a pretty simple explained play, but it looks like they're going over with bad news to Coach Thompson. They're sending 2 umpires to him, only 1 to Jay Johnson, and it looks like Jay is okay. That was a quick conversation. So now Coach Thompson and the 2 umpires are really having a discussion. Again, no official word yet. We have not been told whether the call on the field is confirmed or overruled, but my guess is, take that for what it's worth, that the ruling on the field will stand.
I think you're right. Coach Thompson doesn't appear to be too pleased with what he's being told, as he's still pointing down toward first base.
He is really wanting to die on this hill with a 6-0 lead. Getting a little more animated with our own plate umpire. They're still talking it over.
This kind of reminds me of 2 years ago. You may remember we had a long, protracted argument involving Butch Thompson and the umpires when Ty Floyd was on the mound. Of course, this time his own pitcher's on the mound.
Okay, let's see if we get the call now.
There is no review. We will play on.
All right, so much ado about nothing. There was no review. So we just decided to, I don't know what we decided to do for the last 5 minutes. They told us it was a review. Now it wasn't a review. The good news is Curiel stands at second base.
Right.
And the leadoff man is aboard. Coach Thompson still arguing his point with a home plate umpire and getting more animated. He may get tossed out of this thing. He's about to.
A lot of respect for Coach Thompson, but he delivers some of the longest arguments I've ever seen in college baseball.
Now he's got 3 umpires over there still yelling. They told him to back up. So now they're going to bring the 4th umpire over. He wants a piece of him too. Oh, wow, he is still going back at the home plate umpire. This has got to go. Get him back in the dugout or send him to the showers. Let's play baseball. He's still not done.
And he's making his pitcher just stand out here for what it's been several minutes now.
Well, he will head back to the dugout. But again, my theory has been all along, the umpires control the situation. And if a coach is allowed to sit and argue and yell, it's on the umpires, not the coach. So they allow Coach Thompson back in the dugout, and we are ready for play. Derek Curiel is at second base. And Jared Jones is at the plate. 0 for 2 tonight, facing Dutton for a 3rd time. First pitch, missing. Ball 1. And Dutton now, a little chirpy to the home plate umpire. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, if I were Dutton, I'd be a little irritated that I had to stand there for so long.
Jared Jones awaits. Looks back to Curiel. Dutton fires a breaking ball. Jones swings over the top, and it's 1-1. Pitch to Jones. Fastball. They say miss low. Again, that was awfully close. Good eye by Jones. Works ahead, 2-1. Curiel takes his lead at second. 2-1 pitch. Again, the breaking ball, but this one misses outside, and now probably a wise timeout.
Yeah.
From Chase Fralick. He wants to go out and maybe settle down Dutton a little bit, who seems visibly frustrated. They'll bring in the infield as well. A 3-1 count, hitter's count to the Bear, Jared Jones.
Now this is as emotional as we've ever seen Samuel Dutton on the mound, as he's visibly frustrated with the calls behind the plate, and then with that last breaking pitch that wasn't near the strike zone. Fralick, the catcher, chose to call a timeout and have Hill infield work with Dutton on calming his nerves a bit, as he's been great for Auburn so far. LSU hoping to take advantage of this 6th inning error.
3 balls, 1 strike to Jared Jones. Dutton comes set. Curiel takes his lead. The pitch, breaking ball, and a one-hopper glove, then dropped by Guevara. The throw to first in time for the first out of the inning. Good recovery by the Auburn third baseman. Again, smoked off the bat by Jones. Little one-hopper. Just kind of an Olay grab with the glove. Got out of the wicket, but picked up quickly, and a strong throw retires Jones, and now we'll see Daniel Dickinson. Dickinson 1 for 2 in the Tigers tonight. Just 3 Bingo Pass product base hits. He has 1 of those. Curiel again stands at second base. Tigers down 6-0 here in game 1. Dutton fires a fastball and again misses off the outside corner. 1-0. LSU with Curiel reaching base and then advancing to second on the throw. The first leadoff man aboard for LSU in this game. The 1-0 is a strike at the belt to even it up to Dickinson. 1-1.
So Dutton's longest outing pitch count wise is 93 pitches. He's at 88 right now.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball fools Dickinson. He's behind in the count now, 1-2. Tigers need to put some pressure on this Auburn defense, something they have not done much of tonight. The 1-2 pitch, fastball, swing and a miss. Dutton fires it right through the hole in the bat of Dickinson. 2 gone. Dutton was strikeout number 6. That gets Josh Pearson to the plate. Josh, one of those 3 base hits tonight, came in the 4th inning for the Tigers. He's 1 for 2. Pivotal moment in this game. The breaking ball missed inside. 1-0.
Auburn does appear to have some bullpen activity. You can see inside their bullpen beneath the green monster in left field.
Dutton fires the 1-0. Another breaking ball, same place, inside and low. 2 balls, no strikes to Pearson. Curiel still down at second base now with 2 outs. Dutton fires this one, missing high and outside. Now 3-0 to Josh.
Auburn has right-hander Cam Tilley throwing in its pin right now.
.30 pitch. Called strike on the inside corner, which looked farther in.
Oh, man. Come on.
Than the first 2 fastballs that were ruled ball 1 and 2.
Gosh.
Still 3-1 though. Pearson has a favorable count here with a runner at second base. The senior left-hander awaits the 3-1 pitch. Missed high with a breaking ball. Dutton crouching down. Can't believe he didn't get the call. Now he is very verbally upset. Luckily, home plate umpire was watching Pearson run down the first baseline. That'll get Ethan Fry to the plate. Now runners first and second with 2 outs, and that's going to bring Everett Tieford, the pitching coach, out of the dugout for Auburn. Again, as you said, Bill, now 95 pitches thrown by Sam Dutton.
They have the right-hander Tilley ready to go if they choose to make a change now. Dutton has retired Fry, and on both previous occasions struck him out in the second inning and got him to fly out to left field in the fourth. Let's see what Auburn elects to do here as the meeting continues.
While we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network. And the
Ethan Fry to the plate for the third time tonight. He's 0 for 2. Strikeout victim swinging in the second. Smoked a line drive to left field to Terrell back in the fourth. First pitch, a fastball strike, 0-1. Gurriel been standing at second base for what seems to be an eternity. Pearson at first. Pitch is low with another heater from Dutton. 1 ball, 1 strike to Fry. 6-0 Auburn leads. 2 runs in the bottom of the second. Added 4 more in the bottom of the fifth. The 1-1 to Fry. Missed outside. That time Fralick trying to frame the pitch. Home plate umpire not buying, and it's 2-1. See if Ethan can run into one here. 2 outs, runners first and second. Dutton's 2-1 pitch. That time ruled a strike at the letters to even the count, 2-2. Tigers last weekend, 15 total runs, 12 of those coming with 2 outs in the inning against Oklahoma. They need it here. The 2-2 to Fry. Foul off the bat and then came off the body of Fralick, the catcher for Auburn, to keep it at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dudley DeBosier stands up for the purple and gold. They fight for Tiger fans all across Louisiana. Dudley DeBosier, proud to be an official partner of LSU Athletics. Tigers have been limited tonight, Bill, with runners aboard. This is their best opportunity, albeit with 2 outs.
100 pitches now for Dutton. This will likely be his last hitter. Either he ends the inning or Fry keeps it going.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 men on. Deuces wild, and a called strike 3 on an off-speed pitch on the outside corner. Sam Dutton lets out a guttural roar as he throws his 7th strikeout of the night, and the Tigers again empty-handed. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error on Auburn, and 2 men left on for LSU. 6-0 Auburn leads. We head to the bottom of the 6th on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya! Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never.
All right, coming back here.
A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Fans, find out how you can build a better workday every day with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com. Get ready for the workday. Cooper Williams back out there. Came in relief of Cade Anderson. Anderson tonight, Auburn able to strike in 2 frames. Able to get him off the mound fairly quickly here in game 1. With 4 1/3, 6 hits, 6 runs, 5 of those earned. As Chase Freilich, the catcher, at the plate. First pitch from Williams low and inside for ball 1. Anderson, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts tonight. The 1-0 to Freilich. Nice pitch by Williams. Slides right over the plate. 1-1 the count. Freilich tonight got the scoring started for Auburn with a 2-run double back in the second. Another strike from Williams to get him ahead 1-2. He was a strikeout victim back in that 5th inning. Certainly trying his best to be considered SEC all-freshman team, certainly. The 1-2, he'll swing at a breaking ball and foul it down the first base line. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
No, the Tigers would prefer not to be on the short end of this score right now. This is an opportunity for Cooper Williams to really emerge as a reliable reliever. He's a very talented freshman.
Here's the 1-2 pitch to Freilich. Fastball, maybe a little low. And we're a little bit down the first base line from our vantage point. That pitch looked pretty good from this view. This one missing low, no question. Now a full count, 3-2.
Tigers do have the bullpen active. We can see someone down there throwing, but our view is obscured by the wall out there.
Payoff pitch from Williams. That's going to miss for ball 4. So after working ahead 1-2, he gives up the walk to Freilich. Leadoff man aboard for Auburn, and now we'll see Fabian come to the plate. He's 1 for 2.
And this will likely be it for Williams as Jay's made the call.
So another pitching change for LSU. Cooper Williams' night is done. A pitching change powered by Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. We'll take a timeout, return to Plainsman Park, where Auburn leads 6-0 over LSU here in Game 1 on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Winning isn't everything. Wait, excuse me, read that wrong. Winning is everything. Hancock Whitney Bank is supporting today's action because we love to see people win. And we're supporting you with knowledge and support because we want to see you win too. Your business, your goals, your hopes, and your dreams. The right bank makes all the difference. How can we help you win? Visit HancockWhitney.com to find out. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC.
It's 4 in the morning when the roaches are on. You need the Bingo Roach Spray.
Get ready for a bug-free Louisiana summer with Bingo Pest Control products. Our best-in-class indoor and outdoor solutions are powerful enough to eliminate those never-ending bugs, guaranteed. Visit bingo.com or call 833-GO-BINGO. Bingo keeps pests gone.
If you're tired of trying, you should be buying the famous Bingo Roach Spray.
At Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, we know that every great game starts with a perfect field. Our equipment, whether it's a mower or a tractor, we can ensure your grass is always game day ready, so you can focus on making memories. Because at the end of the day, it's more than just a game. It's about the community, the joy, and the LSU traditions. Visit Sun Equip.
All right, coming back after this one.
Lineup of John Deere equipment. Sunshine is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Maverick Rizzi, the right-hander, takes over for LSU on the mound, still trailing 6-0. Auburn with a runner at first base, the leadoff Freilich. getting aboard on the walk offered up by Cooper Williams. Auburn 6 runs on 8 hits tonight, 1 error. They left 4 men on base thus far. Tigers scoreless on just 3 hits off of Sam Dutton. 1 error committed by the Tigers and 5 men left on base.
Maverick Rizzi on the hill now for LSU. The 6'9" freshman out of Massachusetts, making his 13th appearance of the year. He has no decisions, the ERA of 4.50.
Tanner Reeves, Tiger third baseman, playing even with a third base bag here. Now backing up as Fabian takes the first pitch and a cold strike with a fastball at 95 from Rizzi, and it's 0-1. Again, we had rain there for a while, Bill, and now the rain is gone. Rizzi trying to make sure he can get his spikes dug in on the mound there. The 0-1 just missed the outside corner with another fastball, and it's 1-1.
Appearance number 13 this season for Rizzi. He's worked 12 innings, given up 6 runs on 8 hits, 8 walks, and 10 strikeouts.
The 1-1 pitch, way outside. Fastball nowhere close, 2-1. Fralick with a short lead off of first. Rizzi's 2-1 pitch to the plate, swing and a miss. Fastball at 94, elevated and inside, 2-2. Expect there'll be a large crowd tomorrow for game 2. 2-2, got him to chase. The fastball off the plate to the right-handed hitter, but he couldn't get around on it. Fabian down on strikes, and Rizzi with a great start. His first strikeout in relief, 1 gone. Tomorrow is A-Day, the annual spring game for Auburn football, just to our left over at Jordan-Hare.
I still can't get used to the fact that LSU doesn't play Auburn in football every year. It seems so odd.
New and improved SEC, they say. Pitch misses outside to Snow atop the order tonight. He's 0 for 3, did reach base on an error back in that devastating 5th inning when they plated 4 runs. 1-0, breaking ball for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Snow able to get aboard on an error on Tanner Reeves on a sharply hit ground ball right at the hot corner. Runner at first, 1 out. The 1-1. Little tapper, going to be tough. Charging in on the short hop Reeves. The throw, airmailed around Jones. Staying at first will be Snow, but advancing over to third will be Fralick. They had Reeves playing in, then he backed up. And then it was just a high chop in front of the plate. It died on the infield grass. Reeves did everything he could do just to get to it. Had to unload quickly, and it was off the mark. Be the 2nd error of the game for LSU. 2nd error on Tanner Reeves, and runners first and third, still 1 out, and that will get Rimbert, the DH, to the plate for Auburn.
Looks like they'll give Snow credit for a base hit, and the throwing error allows the lead runner Fralick to advance to third base.
Runners on the corners with 1 out. Rimbert tonight had the bloop single in shallow right field. His last time up in that 5th inning. Swings and misses. Breaking ball gets by him. It's 0-1. Rizzi checks both runners. Now Maverick, the 0-1. Missed in low with a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rizzi again, plenty of velocity. Can get that fastball anywhere from 94 to 97 miles per hour. Curveball comes in about 80 to 82. Got a slider to 83 to 86, and the changeup. All in the same vicinity. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Strong fastball gets by Rimbert. It's 1-2. Rizzi also utilizes the sinker between 94 to 97 miles per hour. The 1-2 pitch, breaking ball, base hit off the bat of Rimbert into left field. That will score Fralick. That will make it 7-0 Auburn. RBI for Rimbert, his 21st of the year.
Auburn getting production both from its veteran players like Irish and McMurray and its freshmen like Freilich and Rimbert. And they've played as well as you can play tonight.
Ike Irish had the base clearing triple back in that 5th inning. First pitch to the left-hander from Rizzi. Fastball missed inside, 1-0. Snow at second base. Rimbert with the RBI single at first, still just 1 away. 7-0 Auburn leads. Fastball from Rizzi. Missed off the outside corner, 2-0. Fans, whenever you're ready to cool it down, count on Slow Melt Ice. Since 1997, Slow Melt Ice has been a leader in providing packaged ice in industrial and retail businesses in South Louisiana. Check them out at slowmeltice.com, SLOMELTICE.com. The 2-0 delivery, low and inside, now 3-0 to Ike Irish. The count. Rizzi fires to the plate, lifted foul and out of play down the left field line into the seats. 3-1.
3-0 green light for Irish. Of course, you would expect that. The veteran hitter that he is.
Still a hitter's count, the 3-1 pitch. Ground ball snagged by Rizzi. He's going to throw to Milam at second. The relay to first in time for the double play. How about it? 1-6-3, and the Tigers finally head back to the dugout. Auburn adds a run. They do it on 2 hits. LSU with their second error of the night coming in the 6th inning. And it's now a 7-0 Auburn lead. LSU got to get the bats going. As we hit the latter innings here on the Plains, it'll be 6, 7, and 8 due up. Milam, Hernandez, and Reeves when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans. Need funds to help with your financial situation? Republic Finance is a proud partner of LSU Athletics and has served the SEC area since 1952. Check out our loan options to see how we may help you. Visit a local branch or get pre-qualified online at republicfinance.com/tigers.
Not all consumers are eligible to apply online. Secured loans are available exclusively in branch and have collateral and insurance requirements. Standard loan terms, rates, and fees apply based on your state. All loans are subject to approval pursuant to standard underwriting criteria. Not all consumers will qualify. For more information, call 833-907-1737.
NIL is dominating the college sports scene, and LSU has positioned itself at the front of the pack. But to remain competitive and stay ahead of the rest, we need your support. Bayou Traditions is the official NIL collective of LSU Athletics. Join the tradition and become a member by signing up online at BayouTraditionsCollective.com. Members receive exclusive access to LSU student athletes that you can't get anywhere else. Help ensure LSU remains a leader in the NIL arena. Sign up today at BayouTraditionsCollective.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state and beyond.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
Coming back here.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Top of the 7th inning here from Plainsman Park, and it's been all Auburn tonight. 7 runs on 10 hits, 1 error for LSU, scoreless on 3 hits, 2 errors. Tigers with a lot of work to do, not a lot of time to do it. Here in the top of the 7th inning, Stephen Milam will lead it off. The monster tonight 0 for 2. A ground out and a fly ball out to right. Hernandez to follow, and Reeves waiting in the wings. New pitcher on the mound, Cam Tilley takes over for Sam Dutton, who was really stupendous tonight in a start for Auburn against his former team. First pitch from Tilley to Milam, misses outside with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Dutton threw 6 innings, no runs, 3 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts through a season-high 101 pitches.
The 1-0 delivery upstairs, ball 2.
Cam Tilley, a right-hander, 6'2", 207-pound sophomore from Newburgh, Indiana.
Two-0 delivery to Milam. That one a strike. Fastball in the outer half makes it 2-1.
Tilley is 2-1 on the year with a 3.57 ERA. His 10th appearance of the year tonight. 22 2/3 innings.
Swing and a miss. Evens the count now, 2-2. Slide the defense over to the right now with Milam batting from the left side. Milam certainly has the ability to go opposite field. He's got a lot of real estate to the left side of the diamond. And a swing and a miss. And Tilley with the punch out. Milam down on strikes, 1 gone, top of the 7th.
Tilley coming in those 22 2/3 innings had 31 strikeouts, so make it now 32 strikeouts in 23 innings for the right-hander. He's given up 9 earned runs on 12 hits. He's walked 10. Opponents are hitting just 156 against him this season.
That'll bring Hernandez to the plate, and the first pitch missing inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Hernandez tonight 0 for 2. Tilley's 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike, 1-1. One pitch. Miss low. They appeal to first. They say Luis did not go around. 2-1.
And John Pearson has grabbed a bat and is on deck. He'll bat for Tanner Reeves.
Two-one pitch to Hernandez. Again, chases him off the plate. Pitch inside. Now make it 3-1. One out, nobody on. Hernandez awaits the 3-1 pitch, and that's going to get him. Tilley worked inside on a couple of offerings, and eventually Hernandez hit by a pitch. He will head down to first base. The Tigers' 55th time they've been plunked on the year, and that will bring John Pearson to the plate. Pearson with a chance to pinch hit on Tuesday night. Got aboard. Helped the Tigers come from behind, win that game 5-3 over Nichols. In fact, Jay Johnson actually called John Pearson out during his media session, said, hey, we called upon John, who, again, has not had a ton of at-bats this year. Got the job done. The younger brother of Josh stands in.
He's been effective as a pinch hitter. He's 4 for 11 in pinch hit opportunities.
Tilley delivers a first pitch curveball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Hernandez off of first, short lead for Luis, even though he is 4 for 4 in stolen bases. This pitch missing, not sure where, but John will take it. It's 1-1. Pearson certainly can do some damage to a baseball if Tilley were to make a mistake. The 1-1 pitch inside, 2-1.
Tilley this season has given up 2 homers on the year.
Two balls, 1 strike. The freshman John Pearson awaits. Tilley will turn and throw. Hernandez back to the bag easily. Fans invite you out this coming Monday night again for the Jay Johnson Show. It all starts at 6 o'clock live from TJ Ribs. Jay Johnson Show presented each week by Our Lady of the Lake, championship health partner of LSU Athletics. The 2-1. Fastball missed inside. Excellent eye by the freshman Pearson. Moves the count now. 3 balls, 1 strike. Stanfield on deck, one away, runner at first. Tigers down 7-0 to Auburn here in the top of the 7th inning. 3-1 delivery. Miss low. Ball 4. John Pearson. Pinch hit walk will move down to first base. Runners now first and second with one out. We'll see Chris Stanfield. And Sam Dutton, great performance against his former team. Stanfield doing the same against Auburn tonight. Got a board on a walk in the 3rd. Was a strikeout victim in the 5th, but he could certainly help do some damage here. Everett Tieford, the pitching coach, going to come out and visit with Cam Tilley as well. The infield had already gathered along the mound.
Tilley has been one of their primary relievers all year. As we said, allowing just a 156 opponent batting average. But he's had some issues with the strike zone now with the hit batter and a walk. And LSU trying to get back into this game.
Everett Tieford now making his way back to the dugout. Played college baseball at Georgia Southern. Tieford making his way up the coaching ranks. Now Jay Johnson going to call for time, bring Chris Stanfield over. Talk it over with the Tigers center fielder here in this very important situation in this game, down 7-0. Stanfield makes his way back to the plate. Hernandez aboard after being hit by a pitch. Pearson on the walk down at first base. Tilley comes set, fires to the plate. Look out. Stanfield having to back out. 1-0. So while Sam Dutton found the strike zone time and time again, Tilley a little wild to start this outing. This one missed outside, now 2-0. .2-0 pitch. This time the fastball right across the plate, 2-1. Stanfield now got to get ready to swing. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tilley fires another fastball, but again missed in. 3-1. Got to take advantage of these hitters' count. Say the least. They didn't see a lot of those against Dutton. 1 out. Here's the 3-1. Called strike on the outside corner. Surprise standing. And that'll fill the count 3-2. Hernandez at second, Pearson at first. The payoff delivery upstairs, ball 4. That will load the bases for LSU. Tilley offered up his 3rd free pass, a hit batter, now 2 walks. You got to wonder how long Coach Thompson is going to allow this to continue with now the top of the order, Derek Curiel coming to the plate.
And that will be it.
Yep. Everett Tieford back out there, and this will be all for Cam Tilley. So a pitching change upcoming for Auburn, brought to you by Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. LSU down 7-0 here in the 7th. Bases loaded, 1 out. Derek Curiel will be at the plate to face the new Auburn pitcher when we come back on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. We know that every great game starts with a perfect field. Our equipment, whether it's a mower or a tractor, we can ensure your grass is always game day ready, so you can focus on making memories. Because at the end of the day, it's more than just a game. It's about the community, the joy, and the LSU traditions. Visit sunequip.com to get the best starting lineup of John Deere equipment. Sunshine is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics.
In a region famous for its cuisine, Blue Plate Mayo has been a staple since 1927. From New Orleans to Lafayette, Houma to Baton Rouge, it's the mayo Louisiana reaches for when it's time to make something delicious. Whether it's dressing a po' boy or making that perfect dipping sauce for crawfish, it has to be Blue Plate. Blue Plate Mayo, the official mayo of LSU Athletics. That's the good stuff.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225.
Back here for the spot.
Go Tigers.
Back to the action of baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Fans, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text the words home run to 31996. Get your $59 AC system check at UTEM Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. Carson Myers now on the bump for Auburn, third pitcher of the night. Cam Tilley, after hitting a batter, walking two more, loading the bases, his night is done. Derek Curiel will be at the plate for LSU with just one out and the bases loaded, though Auburn leading 7-0 here in the top of the seventh inning.
Carson Myers is a 6'3" lefty, is a senior from Bowling Green, Kentucky. He began his career at UAB before transferring here to Auburn. This season, Myers is 0-1 with a 3.24 ERA. This is his 12th appearance of the year. He does have 3 saves to his credit. In 25 innings, he's given up 22 hits and 10 runs. He's walked only 4 and struck out 30. He's allowing just a .237 opponent batting average. He has given up 2 homers on the year.
Curiel tonight 1 for 3. Laid down a bunt for a single, then a throwing error advanced him to second base, but he was stranded there back in the 6th inning. So he'll face Myers. Lefty on lefty matchup with the bases loaded. First pitch missed outside, 1-0. And Hernandez hit by a pitch at third. John Pearson pinch hitting walk. Stanfield walk to follow. 1 ball, no strikes. Curiel awaits the 1-0 pitch for a strike, 1-1.
Myers has been really good in SEC play. In 11 1/3 SEC innings, he has 19 strikeouts.
One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch to Curiel. Watched it in, missed low, 2-1. Jared Jones stands on deck for LSU. Here's the 2-1 to Curiel. A bouncer towards first, going to be grabbed and stepping on the bag for the out, but LSU brings a run in. Hernandez comes in to score. McMurray had ideas to try to get 2, but that bouncer not near to him quick enough, so he just settles for the second out of the inning. So that'll leave runners second and third. Hernandez scores. Tigers on the board. It's now 7-1. Jared Jones coming to the plate.
Tigers have been excellent with 2 outs all year long. They need a big 2-out rally here.
Jones stands in the first pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Jared tonight a ground out to the shortstop in the first, struck out in the third, and grounded out to Guevara, the third baseman, last time. Runner second and third, the 0-1. Towards the alley in right center field. This one gonna get down, takes a bounce, comes off the wall. That will score Pearson, that will score Stanfield, and into second base with a 2-run double is the Bear, Jared Jones. His 11th double of the season, give him RBI 49 and 50 here in 2025. That'll make it 7-3 Auburn.
All right, Tigers making a little noise now against the Auburn bullpen. Again, a big 2-out base hit by All-American first baseman Jared Jones, and LSU certainly now within striking distance.
Two outs. Ken Jones down at second. We'll see Daniel Dickinson, who's 1 for 3 tonight. Check swing, and he fouls it into the screen right side to make it 0-1. Serving the world's best baby back ribs, fresh seafood, Cajun-inspired comfort food, TJ Ribs. It's where baseball fans go to celebrate. Located at 2324 South Acadian Thruway. The 0-1. Strike on the outside corner. Myers jumps ahead quickly, 0-2. Jones takes a casual lead off of second base. Dickinson widens the stance from the right side of the plate. Myers pitch. Fouled back over our heads, out of play, still 0-2. Tigers 3 runs on 1 hit here in the top of the 7th inning to get on the scoreboard, down 7-3. The 0-2 to Dickinson. He went around, couldn't hold back on a pitch, a little low and outside. Dickinson wanted to appeal. The home plate umpire said no need. So down on strikes goes Dickinson. Jay Johnson now is out, telling Daniel to go back to the dugout. Jay will do the arguing with the home plate umpire and ask why they did not appeal to the first base umpire, Chuck Peck. Nonetheless, Tigers do get on the board. 3 runs on 1 hit. They leave 1 man stranded. Auburn leads 7-3. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Time to stretch it out at Plainsman Park when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
He's going to the track, the wall. See ya. Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win! The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark, and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
The 7th inning stretch.
All right, back here.
Resort, Louisiana's best bet. Now, back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
7-3, Auburn leading LSU. Bottom of the 7th inning, Cooper McMurray, the Auburn first baseman, will lead it off. Maverick Rizzi continues on the mound, and the first pitch a called strike with a fastball, and it's 0-1. Rizzi, third pitcher of the night for LSU. Kate Anderson with the start. Cooper Williams comes in, early relief. Now Rizzi. The 0-1. Low and inside, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Get you up to date on some of the other SEC scores as we're coming close to some finals here this evening.
Rizzi, the 1-1 pitch to the plate. Off speed, but missed high.
Bottom of the 9th inning in a top 10 matchup in Athens. Arkansas with a dominating game right now. 13-3, Arkansas leads Georgia.
2-1 pitch, ground ball, bouncer. Milam in the shift will glove it and throw to first. Retired is McMurray, 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Top of the 8th in Lexington, Texas leads Kentucky 4-2. Top of the 6th in Tuscaloosa, Mississippi State leads Alabama 11-3. Final score in from College Station, Texas A&M defeated South Carolina tonight 17-0.
Ooh. Last night they had quite the thriller, a walk-off win for the Aggies, and no problem tonight. First pitch offered up. Terrell is a ball one outside.
So A&M's now won 4 straight conference games after starting 1-9 in the league.
The 1-0 fastball outside, now 2-0.
In Oxford, bottom of the 7th inning, Tennessee leads Ole Miss 3-2.
2-0 delivery to the plate. Terrell fouls it back into the screen. Now 2-1.
And in Norman, bottom of the 4th inning, Oklahoma leads Vanderbilt 4-1.
Bub Terrell tonight, 2 for 3 at the plate. There's a fastball strike from Rizzi, even the count 2-2. Rizzi's 2-2 delivery, breaking ball lifted in the air to left field. Curiel on the run, can't get to it, he'll play it off the wall. Bub Terrell now with his 3rd hit of the night, 2nd double of the night. That's double number 6 on the year for the Auburn left fielder. So with 1 out, the runner now in scoring position.
Again, evidence of what Jay Johnson had said earlier in the week about how well Auburn has recruited and how they've utilized a very talented freshman class to help trigger their offense. Terrell, an example of one of those true freshmen. Now with 3 hits on the night, and Nate Yeske, the Tigers pitching coach, is out to the mound to conduct a meeting with Maverick Rizzi. LSU cannot let Auburn extend its lead.
Gives me a moment to remind you, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Just text the words home run to 31996. Get your $59 AC system check. AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. Meeting continues. Our home plate umpire, Nathan Huber, out there trying to speed things up. 3rd baseman for Auburn, Eric Guevara, waiting to stand in. Again with Terrell down at 2nd base. Auburn tonight 5 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Tigers, on the other hand, 1 for 7. First pitch from Rizzi. Off speed, but upstairs for ball 1. Rizzi's 1-0 delivery. Fastball, bouncer up the middle, and it's a base hit into center field. Terrell waved around from 3rd. He'll score easily. It's now 8-3. Auburn extends the lead on an RBI single for Guevara, his 2nd hit of the night. RBI number 9 on the season.
12th hit of the game for Auburn, which has performed very well offensively this evening. Every hitter in their lineup has at least 1 hit, with the exception of Carter, who's at the plate right now.
Bristol Carter on the night, 0 for 3. Rizzi from the stretch fires, bunt attempt, but fouled on the 3rd base line off the bat of Carter, and it's 0-1. Fans, you can help shape the future of medicine with Velocity Clinical Research. Participants can receive compensation, access new potential medicines, and get free study-related exams. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. Again, the Tigers got down early, 6-0, eventually 7-0 before they got on the board to make it 7-3. Now 8-3 Auburn leads. This one fouled back above our heads and out of play, and it's 0-2 to Carter. No surprise, Cade Anderson, not quite the performance he was looking for. LSU going with some younger, inexperienced bullpen pitchers here in Game 1. Valuable experience, no less. Here's a late swing by Carter, and he's down on strike, so he is 0 for 4 on the night. Second strikeout at the plate. Rizzi records his second strikeout, and there's 2 gone here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And tomorrow, Anthony Ianson will get the start. Still your top bullpen relievers will not be seen until at least tomorrow. And that, of course, is Zach Cowan and Kason Evans. Throw over by Rizzi to keep an eye on Guevara at first base. Frelick, he's done damage tonight. He's reached base twice, but back in the 2nd inning had the double to left center field to get Auburn on the board, 2-0. This one swung on and fouled out of play over the first base dugout, and it's 0-1.
And when he doubled, it came with 2 outs. And if I recall correctly, I believe Anderson had 2 strikes on him as well. So a 2-out, 2-strike double when it appeared like Anderson had a chance to get out of that inning.
The 0-1. Curveball for a strike from Rizzi, and it's 0-2. Auburn fans not happy with the call. Frelick stepping out shows his disapproval. 0-2 the count with 2 down, runner at first. 8-3 Auburn leads. Maverick Rizzi on the bump, kicks and fires, and it's fouled back. Still 0-2. Tomorrow's game 2, 6 o'clock first pitch. Weather should be great here. I have the Hub International On Deck show coming your way at 5:30. Runner at first, 2 down. Rizzi again comes set. Maverick fires the 0-2. Fastball high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That time a good take by Frelick. Stayed away from the top shelf speedball. Rizzi trying to elicit the strikeout. He'll try it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch to the plate. Miss low. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. Again, fighting it off. Frelick fouls it back.
Rizzi's longest outing in an SEC game is 2 innings. He pitched 2 innings against Missouri back on March 16th. So he's getting some valuable experience right now.
Runner at first, 2 outs. A 2-2 count. Pitch in the air to left field. Dropping quickly, and it will be a base hit off the bat of the freshman Frelick. Second hit of the night. 13th hit for Auburn. And the inning continues with 2 outs. Runners now first and second. And Fabian at the bottom of the order will come to the plate. Derek Fabian had a single back in the 5th inning, bookended by a couple of strikeouts, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 6th. Guevara off of 2nd, Frelick off of 1st, and Rizzi fires. Breaking ball missed outside, and it's 1-0. A 1-0 on its way. Curveball, strike, 1-1. .42nd pitch thrown by Rizzi on its way. Another breaking ball and a foul down the third base line towards the dugout. Gets Maverick ahead 1-2. Advance Capital One offering checking and savings accounts. No fees or minimums. Capital One, what's in your wallet? 8-3 Auburn leads. They plated a run here in the bottom of the 7th. They've done so on 3 hits. They have runners first and second. 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch. Skied into the air. Milam calling for it at shortstop. A couple of feet on the left center field grass, and Milam has it for out number 3. Auburn, though, adds a run. They do it on 3 hits. They leave 2 men on. We move now to the top of the 8th. It's an 8-3 Auburn lead. Tigers of LSU will have Josh Pearson, Ethan Fry, Stephen Milam. Meet of the order presented by 44 Farms when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, LSU fans, you're invited to Louisiana's largest casino resort, Coshada. Coshada Casino Resort has the largest and most spacious gaming floor in the Lake Charles area, with thousands of the newest slots, over 55 table games, live bingo and off-track betting, plus 3 beautiful hotels, delicious Cajun cuisine, and the #1 rated golf course in Louisiana. Coshada Casino Resort is proud to support LSU. Go Tigers!
Looking to make your next corporate event, church festival, or school field day the best one yet? Well, look no further than Grayson's Events and Entertainment. They have it all, from carnival rides to mechanical bulls, inflatables, and much more. They truly are your one-stop shop for all your party and event rental needs. Give them a call at 225-436-6520 and use promo code RADIO25 on your next order at Grayson'sEventsEntertainment.com. Louisiana's best event specialist. You won't be disappointed.
Hey Tiger fans, are you ready to roar? Oxbow Rum Distillery is the official rum for LSU Athletics. Our cane to glass rum is made just 2 miles north of Tiger Stadium. We handcraft every drop from our own Louisiana sugarcane, all grown right across the river. So whether you're tailgating at the stadium or dropping by our tasting room for a tour and cocktail, you'll be keeping it local. Visit Oxbow Rum Distillery, open Thursday to Sunday, noon to 6. Go Tigers!
Coming back.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Top of the 8th inning, LSU coming to the plate, still trailing 8-3. Auburn has led throughout. 7-0 after 6 innings. The Tigers get 3 runs on in the top of the 7th. Auburn answers with a run of their own in the bottom half of that frame. Now make it 8-3 as Josh Pearson will lead it off. Again, Carson Myers, third pitcher of the night for Auburn, delivers a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. Pearson, 1 for 2, had a single back in the 4th, aboard on a walk in the 6th inning. Showing bunt, pitch was low, evens the count 1-1. See if Pearson just wanted to give them something to think about. A 1-1 tries to drag bunt again. This time can't make contact, and it's 1-2.
Only leadoff man to reach base in this game for LSU is Curiel with that infield single in the 6th inning.
One ball, 2 strikes to Pearson. Myers fires, and Pearson launches one in the air, but it hangs up. Coming over is the right fielder. Making the play is Ike Irish. Off the bat, it looked good, but too much arc on it. And it's played upon for out number 1. Pearson retired, and we'll see Ethan Fry.
After that rain moved through, the wind died down quite a bit. No real breeze at all right now.
Ethan Fry 0 for 3, couple of strikeouts, sharply hit line out to left field back in the 4th inning. First pitch to Fry, strike 0-1. Meyer takes his time. Now starts the wind up, the 0-1. Ruled ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One to Fry. Way upstairs and outside, 2-1. Goes without saying, Tigers need base runners. They've stranded 6 men on base so far tonight. Only have 4 hits so far in the game. Another pitch that rides high, now 3-1 to Ethan Fry. 3-1 delivery, and Fry absolutely skies this one down the line in left field. Coming over is Terrell in foul territory, and he'll have it for the second out of the inning. So a fly ball out to right, fly ball in foul territory in left, 2 down, top of the 8th, and we'll see Stephen Milam against the left-hander Carson Myers. He'll bat from the right side. Milam 0 for 3 tonight. Ground out, fly out, and a strikeout. First time tonight batting from the left side of the plate. Myers' first pitch, in for a strike. Off speed, it's 0-1.
After Myers gave up the 2-run double to Jared Jones in the 7th, he's now retired 3 in a row.
The 0-1 pitch. In low, ball 1. Myers requests a new baseball. He's given one. Fans, if you think you have what it takes to be a true Caniac maniac, prove it at the next home baseball game. You'll have plenty of opportunity after this weekend series. 9 straight at home. You could win a prize pack courtesy of Raising Cane's One Love. 1-1 to Milam. Missing as the pitch pops out of the mitt of Fralick, the catcher. It's now 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 delivery to Milam. Swing out in front. Fouled into the Auburn dugout, third base side. Evens the count, 2-2. Nobody on, 2 outs. Carson Myers, 2-2 pitch. Fouled back over our heads. Still 2-2. Following tonight's action on the diamond, Women's Hospital Fighting Tiger 10th inning show. We'll have a full rundown of the game stats, play and player of the game, along with a rundown of the SEC scoreboard. 2-2 pitch to Milam. He'll send this one in the air, foul territory, left field way. And Terrell diving and makes the grab. Did he make it? They say he did. Sliding on the turf in foul territory near the side wall. Bub Terrell has put on a clinic in left field this evening. That'll do it for LSU here in the top of the 8th inning. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on base. 8-3 Auburn leads. They come to the plate in the 8th. Top of the order, Snow, Rimbert, and Irish when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
He's going to the track, the wall. See ya. Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win! The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Half of the world's population depends on rice for 80% of their daily food needs. By 2050, population growth could increase rice demand by 30%. But as climate changes, rice output is decreasing. At LSU, we're using genetics, genomics, and AI to create new rice that yields more with less resources. We're not just feeding the hungry, we're growing a better future.
I'm coming back here.
Live action of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU Athletics would like to thank once again its Team LSU corporate partners, Cox, McDonald's, Our Lady of the Lake, Albertsons, Louisiana Blue, Coca-Cola, and Hancock Whitney. Been a tough night for the Tigers here in the opening game of this three-game set on the Plains. Auburn leading 8-3. They led throughout. 7-0 lead. The Tigers got on the board in the top of the 7th inning. They lead 8-3. Auburn comes to the plate. Top of the order, Snow, Rimbert, and Irish. John Pearson took over at third base for Tanner Reeves after coming in to pinch hit. Now Michael Braswell taking over defensively at shortstop for Stephen Milam. So a little defensive change there, along with Jacob Myers, the new pitcher for LSU. Number 35 takes over on the bump, fourth pitcher of the night. He'll face Eric Snow atop the order, who's 1 for 4 at the plate. First delivery, fastball swing and a miss at 96 from Myers, who certainly has the velocity. Just got to find the consistency and dial in on that strike zone.
No doubt about that. He's an impressive right-hander, 6'5", 220 pounds.
The 0-1, another heater at 95, called strike, and it's 0-2.
Jacob, a transfer from Nichols, native of Gonzales, Louisiana.
Ahead in the count, 0-2 to Eric Snow. Snow had a single last time in the 6th. This is a called strike 3. 3 pitches, and Eric Snow has a seat. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Well, that's pretty consistent finding the strike zone. Small sample size in tonight's game, but a good start for Jacob Myers, and we'll see Rimbert had back-to-back singles. One in the 5th, came around to score a run, and then drove in a run with a base hit in the 6th inning. He's 2 for 4 tonight. As Bill told you, only one Auburn player in this lineup without a hit. Myers fires. Ooh, chin music. Right near the arms of Rimbert, backs up, and it's 1-0. Throwing nothing but pure fire to open up his outing here. Myers 1-0 delivery. Again, comes with a fastball 96, inside corner called strike, and it's 1-1. One thing that's impressive about Myers, again, if you can find the consistency in the strike zone, his 96-mile-an-hour fastball looks like very little effort. Again, wheels it in there at 96, missed inside, but it's 2-1.
He's making his 8th appearance of the year, and 6 innings of work. He has 11 strikeouts, now 12 strikeouts in 6 1/3 innings.
2-1, foul back into the screen. Rimbert got a piece, and it's now an even count, 2-2. I mean, it just seems like it shot out of his hand.
Yeah, it really does. It just explodes out of his hand. He's a guy that certainly could be a huge factor for LSU over the second half of this season.
Imposing figure on the mound, throwing heat. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Rimbert with 1 down. Now looks like communication issue. Stepping off was Myers. Pitch clock down to 3, down to 2, and the pitch going to hit him. Oh my goodness, that was all out of sequence there. Rimbert kind of bowed up initially. Now he's going to stare Myers down. Myers was saying there was some type of trouble. He looked to the dugout, may not have gotten the clear sign, and then of course the pitch clock was down to 3, and that was kind of a hurried delivery, and again he hit Rimbert.
Now you could see Hernandez giving Myers a signal, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, and it was just a very unorthodox sequence. And unfortunately Rimbert's okay.
Rimbert heads down to first, and cooler heads prevail, and that will bring Ike Irish to the plate. Irish tonight 1 for 3, but that one was a big one. Base clearing triple back in the 5th inning. First pitch from Myers, a called strike. Fastball again at 96. Almost exclusive heat here from Myers after taking over on the bump. 1 down, runner at first. 8-3 Auburn leads here in the bottom of the 8th. The 0-1. Fastball but high, and that one 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner goes, the 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Hernandez fires it down to Braswell, and safe. No, they say he's out. Looked like he was going to say safe, but then he punches him out at second base. Great throw by Hernandez. Excellent tag by Braswell, who just entered the game and caught stealing is Rimbert. And it looks like they're going to challenge this one as Rimbert stopped at the third baseline and now will head back to second.
He called at second base.
That was a great throw by Luis Hernandez. Right on the bag where Braswell applied the tag. It's going to be close, though. In real time, it looked like Rimbert might have beaten it, but we'll see.
Got to work on the mechanics there, Ronnie Teague. He put both arms out and then said he was out. Oh, it looks like the right foot may have gotten the corner of the bag. He kind of slid in backwards as his body slid across the dirt. Again, that was not the best angle we just looked at there. That came from the first base cam, which again was not slowed down enough, and it wasn't close enough to the bag. But again, we are under official review. They said we were under review earlier, but it wasn't a review after the fact. But so we think we're under review here, brought to you by Acme Oyster House, and we'll see what the call is. Again, that angle we just saw, Bill, I'm with you. I think maybe Rimbert got his foot in the back corner of the bag before the tag was applied. It was a great throw, but maybe a better slide by Rimbert.
Yeah, I don't have a good feeling about this one.
Now we get a better look from the home plate cam. Braswell waiting to see when the tag is applied.
After review, the runner is out.
Oh, wow.
Auburn is charged with challenge and has one remaining
We just watched the slow-mo replay, and I got to tell you, I don't know. LSU may have caught a break there, but they'll take it. Nonetheless, call on the field is confirmed with video replay. So that will empty the base pads, result in out number 2. And again, Ike Irish at the plate with a 1-2 count. That's a called strike 3. Jacob Myers with an excellent effort coming in here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Give the young man some credit. Comes away with 2 strikeouts, and that'll do it for Auburn in the 8th. We head to the top of the 9th. Last chance for LSU. They trail 8-3. Get your rally caps on. We'll return to Plainsman Park in a moment on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Bridgeway Hospice, the official hospice of LSU athletics, is the champion's choice for hospice care in South Louisiana. With over 10 years of excellence and experience, Bridgeway has 3 locations to serve you and your loved ones: Baton Rouge, Lafayette, and Plaquemine. Ask for Bridgeway Hospice by name. Your champion's choice in comfort and compassionate care. Bridgeway Hospice says, go Tigers!
Louisiana, coming soon to a lottery retailer near you. The hottest tickets in town. The heat is on. Play Spice It Up from the lottery. Win up to $5,000. Fiery wins are ahead. Play Fire It Up. Win up to $20,000. This ticket is smoking hot. Pick up White Hot Bingo. Top prize of $30,000. Blaze your way to riches. Play Blaze It Up. Top prize $100,000. Play all 4 Red Hot Scratch-Offs from the lottery. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
I'm Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrell. Knowing the facts is the key to winning a case in court and also winning in life. To be a champion, you have to make good decisions, and one of those is to not vape. Vaping can destroy your lungs with toxic metals and chemicals. Some devices contain lead and nickel and even formaldehyde. Vaping can cause severe health problems, so choose to be a champion. Stay vape-free.
Paid for by the Louisiana Department of Justice.
All right, coming back here.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
As we head to the top of the 9th inning here on a Friday night, LSU trailing 8-3. Luis Hernandez leads it off for the Tigers. They've got 7, 8, and 9 due up. Carson Myers once again on the mound for Auburn, delivers the first pitch outside off speed. 1-0 Hernandez. Luis tonight 0 for 2, was hit by a pitch and scored a run in that 7th inning. Tigers able to get on the board. 1-0, a called strike, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Hernandez. John Pearson stands on deck. Stanfield waiting in the wings. Tigers need 5 runs at minimum to keep this contest going. Here's the 1-1. Hernandez swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Myers fires. Hernandez sends it back foul into the screen. Holds the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, game 2 tomorrow, same time, just after 6 o'clock. First pitch, 5:30 with the Hub International On Deck show. Hope you'll tune in once again. Sunday's game 3 comes your way at 2 p.m. here from Plainsman Park. 8-3 Auburn leads. Here's the 1-2 to Hernandez. Down the middle, called strike with a fastball. Hernandez down on strikes for the first time tonight. Carson Myers with his second K. And 1 gone here in the top of the ninth. That'll get John Pearson to the plate for a second time. John aboard on a walk. Also came around to score in that 7th inning. Took over defensively at third base after coming in to pinch hit for Tanner Reeves in the 8th spot. First pitch to John Pearson. Low and inside, ball 1 with a fastball. John batting .364. It's just his 12th at bat of the year. Here's the 1-0. Outside corner called strike off speed. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 to Pearson. This time looked like a carbon copy pitch, but ruled ball 2. Tomorrow again, it'll be Anthony Ianson getting the start for LSU, the junior right-hander. Auburn will counter with Cade Fisher, a junior lefty. 2-1 to Pearson. Late swing, but he fouls it back. Very quick attack with the bat is John Pearson, and it evens the count 2-2. Pearson with 1 home run on the season, 1 double. Has driven in 6 runs in his limited appearances as a true freshman out of West Monroe. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Myers, fastball a little out of the plate. Pearson down on strikes, 2 gone, and now it's left up to Chris Stanfield. The former Auburn center fielder, now wearing the purple and gold, comes to the plate with 2 outs in the top of the ninth. His Tigers of LSU down 8-3. First delivery, fastball inside, missing, ball 1. Stanfield tonight 0 for 1, has reached base twice by way of walk. 1-0 delivery. Change up in for a strike, and it's 1-1. One delivery, low and inside, 2-1. Stanfield a strikeout victim back in the 5th inning. Two outs, nobody on. Top of the ninth, and Stanfield ropes this one to left center field, giving chase to Terrell. He'll have to chase it all the way to the wall. Stanfield around first. He'll have a 2-out stand-up double. His first knock of the night. That is double number 10 for Stanfield. So with a runner in scoring position, that will get the Tigers of LSU back to the top of the order. Derek Curiel coming to the plate. Curiel 1 for 4 here in game 1. Still a lot of work left to do, and they have to do it with 2 outs. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curiel awaits, shows bunt, pulls it back, but a strike called, and it's 0-1. Curiel with a bunt single back in the 6th inning. Drove in a run on a ground out, unassisted by the first baseman. He'll swing and line this one into the corner and left. Terrell will give chase. Stanfield will come around third to score, and an RBI double for Derek Curiel with 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. give a little hope to LSU. That's going to be the 13th double on the year for Curiel, his 30th run batted in. Makes it an 8-4 Auburn lead as Jared Jones now comes to the plate. Jones tonight 1 for 4, had a double driving in 2 runs back in the 7th inning. Before Jones will bat, Everett Tiefert, pitching coach for Auburn, on his way out now to visit with Carson Myers in the Auburn infield. Give us a chance to update SEC scores on this Friday night, brought to you by Republic Service, or Republic Finance, I should say. Top 10 matchup in Athens, Arkansas. After the two teams were tied at 3 early on, Arkansas explodes, defeating Georgia 13-3. The Razorbacks now 11-1 in SEC play. The Dogs fall to 8-4. Bottom of the 9th in Lexington, number 2 Texas leading over Kentucky 6-2. Bottom of the 7th in Tuscaloosa, Mississippi State all over number 12 Alabama, 12-3 that score. South Carolina got blanked tonight by Texas A&M in Texas, 17-0. Myers ready to go. So is Jones, in the first pitch inside, backs Jones up, and it's 1-0. Bottom of the 9th, Tennessee leading over Ole Miss in Oxford. That's a battle of number 6 Ole Miss, number 5 Tennessee. It's 3-2 Vols there in the bottom of the 9th. Runner at second, 2 outs, the 1-0 to Jones. Fastball for a strike, and it's 1-1. And finally, top of the 6th, the late one tonight out in Norman. Oklahoma leading Vanderbilt 4-2 in a battle of 19th-ranked Sooners and the 17th-ranked Commodores. 1-1 to Jones. Big swing, but he just missed it, fouls it into the backstop. Now 1-2. No question what Jones had on his mind there. Just couldn't get all of it. So now with 2 outs and a runner at second base, and a 1-2 count to Jared Jones. Myers fires, swing and a miss, and Auburn takes game 1 by a final of 8-4. LSU sees their 9-game win streak snapped here in game 1 on the Plains. Auburn picks up the win to get a leg up in the series. With the victory, Auburn now 24-10. They get above 500 in SEC play, now 7-6 for your Tigers. It's 31-4. They fall to 10-3 in SEC play. Game 1 in the books. Auburn at home gets the win by a final of 8-4. Come back, more coming up on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
If you live in Louisiana,